Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to another Deep Tempo podcast, your show dedicated to bringing you the latest, greatest dubstep / 140, 130, whatever we got going on tunes.
You know.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back, brother.
I'm back. I'm back in the game.
Come on, G.
I'm back in the game.
Come on, G.
Look, wait there. What's this dance? What is it?
I don't know. You're grinding on my vinyl. It's a bit weird.
Some sexy vinyl in
That's
there.
my dad's stuff. That stuff's down there.
Oh yeah, sexy daddy.
Look, it may sound like I live at home still with that, but the stuff he gave me. But yeah, welcome back, bro. It's good to have you back, man.
It's good to be back, mate. Well done on the
I'll
podcast.
miss
It's
ya.
actually really good.
Do you actually listen
Yeah.
to it? Oh, you know,
You are better than me at talking by yourself. I'm just good at talking shit, but you were actually a bit more informative than what I did when I did mine. But very good, yeah.
I might have just tried to over prep. I say that some of them came in last minute, so I couldn't have. There's a couple of tunes I know. I was like, "What are you talking about? Just move on. Play the next one."
Yeah. But it was good. No, I mean, hour and a half, quite a quick one. Did it well, got enough in. Really good.
I thought there's no way this is going 2 hours because I've got no one to do this with. Like bounce back and forth. So it's like
it's a bit weird, isn't it?
it's not maybe going to be half the time, but it's going to be less. Like I knew that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a minimum time it kind of can be, and we can't really. I think we've done like one hour podcast like in the modern time of us together, and I swear we had like a gig to get to, so we just picked like 10 tunes, and it was like
10.
it was like an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, so it's quite short. But you're gonna go drink the mic again. You've only had a couple of sips of beer.
Nice.
Anyone who's not watching the podcast, you just
I always do it because it's the same like feeling, it's the same weight as this.
I mean, these mics do weigh some, but the fact that you just went to take a sip from your microphone when it's here on Sunday morning, we're having a couple of beers. It's not even. It's nearly afternoon technically, but
it is afternoon now.
oh, geez, it is. It's 12:10. There you go. It's a little midday beer, but you're a few sips in and you're already trying to drink from your microphone. So it's a great start.
Yeah,
really great.
It's going to be a good one, people.
It is. We have got a stack full of tunes for you, peeps. Stacked.
Yes, we did promise you this one will be more Dubz unreleased special.
There we go.
But we do have some releases to go through as well, which we'll do at the end, towards the end. We're going to do the Dubz first and then at the end. So we have got quite a lot of them as well.
We literally got like 17
9?
dubs, 10 releases, 10 releases. We kind of just had to, there's a few more releases out there. It's just every now and again we've got to just like get the bank out. We've got to there's tunes that are sat unsigned, probably should be signed already. Maybe they're just waiting for the releases.
Yeah, some of these will be signed, but later on in the year they'll come out, or next
2025.
year. So it's a dub.
There you go. So yeah, 17 of those dubs to get through, 10 or so releases. Then of course we've got some Patreon specials for those of you who do support us over on Patreon. Do go check that out. It's for the fam and deep fam. You get some extra dubs. These guys, the fam that proper support us month in month out, they get dubs every month, man. They get exclusive features and content every single month. And we've got a brand new Patreon competition and giveaway that we're going to talk about in a little bit as well. Woo! But big up yourselves for listening, people. Let us know, where are you tuned in from? Comment down below. Do like, subscribe, support, follow along if you're new around here. Trust me, we've got the bangers for you. This is the place you need to be every month to discover brand new music. Place
to be, ecstasy.
B-Tech bars, we love it.
Place to be, in the place.
Cut, bro.
Yes, mate.
Whilst you're spitting some bars, we've got some big news for the people.
Go on, which news? There's always big news. What's going on?
We've got also. I don't even know what to start with. I feel like let's just start with the gigs because they're that fresh and I'm excited for them.
Yeah.
Let's do the UK one first because otherwise we'll be waffling about the next one for a while. We have got a brand new gig in Bristol.
Fucking hell, we haven't played Bristol in a while.
Wow, not for someone else. We did our little midweek thing though, innit? We proper weekend sound system event. Let's do it. Brand new sound systems to us to go experience as well. We've got to big up the crews from Rig 51. They're London based, and 2 Ton Sound System, they're Bristol based, and basically having a little friendly clash. I think he said that they're friends from school, aren't they? And they're both obviously or uni. Sorry,
could be uni.
School, uni, 1 and 2, both. But yeah, they both got the sound systems, and they thought, oh, let's have a little friendly clash in Bristol. They're going to bring the two sound systems together at Greenworks, which we've never played at or even been to, actually. I've not managed to get over there.
It's only been open like a year though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a year?
Yeah, I feel like we had a phase ago in Bristol quite a lot, but I feel it's just, I mean, maybe it's the virtue of me being based in London these days and gigs, us being busy, life, just one of them. Coming out of COVID, we were down there quite a bit, man.
Yeah, we were.
Just driving down there on a random, so I was doing sober ones. But yeah, we've got a sick lineup as well. Of course, we're at Greenworks. D2 is on the lineup as well as ourselves.
Yes, D2.
Ram says he's coming over.
Sven Brennan.
Last time, good old Sven Brennan, man. He'll be cracking up when he sees that. Yeah, I mean, last time we were with Ram says in Bristol for the Navy Cut night was absolutely madness. We were playing on the Raise sound system for that one.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, he brings fucking heat. And of course, Rugs. And I see, so it's basically like us and Ram says are on the Rig 51 side of the clash.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
cool. You see it. And I've just realised this as well with the colour code. And I said D2 and Rugs are on the 2-ton sound system side of the clash. And you've got Artificial Red back-to-back T-Break as well. It's 12th of October. That is a Saturday. And yeah, tickets are going to be up on Head First. I don't think they've actually posted a flyer yet, but I'm pretty sure that will happen by Monday or Tuesday this week. So by the time the podcast's out, it should be posted and the tickets should be there. The link will be down below in the podcast, as all our events when we shout about them. Unless they're a free event, tickets will always be down below or on our website, deeptempo.co.uk/events, and you'll find it. Also linked down below.
Man, you're good at that.
There you go, bro. But the big one, bro. The big one.
Yeah, go on.
We are going on tour, bro. Proper like, we haven't really had a proper tour. Like, not enough.
No, we haven't done a tour.
Not like this.
Not an organised tour, but what people are thinking, is it America?
Oh.
No.
No.
Too expensive. We ain't got visas.
Is it Canada?
Is it Canada? It's not Canada. It's India. It's fucking India, mate.
We're off to India, lad. What are you drinking there, lad?
We're off to India. India, we're coming. West Ham won 2-0 yesterday.
Oh, who did you play yesterday?
Crystal Palace.
I forget the season's even started back. I've been too busy to give a crap.
We're not going to be loud UK lads in India, though. We're going to be chill and drink Cobra and Tiger beers, hopefully, all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got some of us.
We've got potentially seven shows. Would you like to go through the...
They're all getting locked up now. We don't know the exact date or order. We do have a rough idea, but we're not going to put them out there in case they're wrong. We'll just let you know the cities we're going to be hitting up.
Let's go.
We're going with Riot, of course.
Big up Riot, man.
That's at riot.leg on Instagram. Shout out Yokai, man. He's been doing the bits. It's the same dude you would have seen. He's took out Hamdi. Hypho, I think, was the first one he had out, if I'm not mistaken. Nefa recently as well. He's had Khan
and Gothtrad. Modo?
I think that's coming,
Is it?
I don't think it's happened yet, but I think he's working on that one.
Okay. Well, maybe Komodo one day.
There you go. But there's others that he's working on bringing out. We've definitely missed a couple there, but he's the one who's one of the main reasons why a whole bunch of dubsteppers have been out in India touring.
It's incredible it is for us to be able to go over there, especially when we mentioned it when Hamdi went over, and then we mentioned in the podcast, didn't we, about going?
That was like 2 years ago.
That'd be so cool to go, and then he's made it happen, man. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's insane. Like, honestly, I can't even believe it. But I've got to thank you, man. Thank you for
big up Yokai,
trusting in us. And
legend.
We'll drop. We'll throw down a six there. We always fucking try.
Of course we will, man.
We've got the tunes, man. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, the Indian gang, please come through for it.
Yeah, listen up, actually, because we've got a bit more. We've got a bit more to explain about this. Really, this is not this. I wouldn't say it like, everyone like, there's been a lot of heads who've been out there and gone and done their thing, which I think is sick. But I think our trip, being what it is that we do, is a little bit different. This is really an exchange. You might have seen there's been an announcement from like Riot Leg already. Little competitions going on at the moment, for producers to submit your tunes. If you haven't checked it out already, you need to head over to @RiotLeg on Instagram and check out the post. Essentially, producers, submit your tunes. There is a chance for you to win, to be part of a future compilation, exclusive little physical only tape, cassette and digital package that's getting put together via your boys. More on that in a bit. And then Also, you can win yourself a tour in the UK. That's also going to be supported by us. Obviously, Yokai, we can't put out that he's doing the most on this part yet, but we're going to be supporting that process. We're coming over to India to document. We're going to document each city that we're touching down through. We're going to give you those in a minute. We want to hear from them, innit? Like, come through to our events. Tell us what it is you love about the Indian dubstep scene, bass scene as a whole. Come represent your city. That's what we want to see. We want to see the locals, not just, even if you're not on the lineups and you're a local DJ or producer, we want to see you to come through. We want to talk with you. We're going to be recording a little mini documentary of such. We're going to be interviewing whoever wants to get involved, get in touch and explain to us, share with us so that we can promote it, not just to here in the UK, but our global dubstep audience that we have, our community that we've made across America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Taiwan, Japan, all the ends I've been to in the ends, all the European ends we've been to together. We want to share that because I just feel like some people have seen the heads, they've seen Hamdis, they've seen the hi-fos going over there. What we need to see, as we spoke to Yokai, is a bit more exchange, like the Indian artists, those who are doing it big out there, coming over these sides a little bit more, getting support. So if you are a promoter here in UK, Europe, whatever, get in touch with us because this tour's not going to have until February next year. So if you've got some plans around then, that's the aim. It's a roundabout. Indian artists come in. Whoever wins the competition coming back this way in February, we're going to help. We're going to support. And let's do it. Let's do it big time. And let's share. Let's engage. Let's work together a little bit more on this stuff. I think this is, mate, it's potentially start something quite big, you know?
Yeah,
something just on a personable, on a connection level, man.
Well, on a personal level, like for myself, just we don't know what it's like over there, like in terms of dubstep and music and what they like, and so it's just going to be such an experience for us, and for us to be able to document it and do what vlogs of do all that.
Cutter's gonna be on the master vlogs. There's gonna be a sick vlog of the whole trip.
I'll be trying.
I feel like we will document it. Like you see the other stuff from other artists. I think it's just we have the means and the platform in order to do this, whereas others are more just leaning into their social media, of course. But we've got YouTube, so we can do. It just allows like longer form content in general. It just allows a bit more in depth. Do you know what I mean? A proper look at stuff, whatever it is. That's whatever subject matter is being covered on there. So we're gonna be trying to provide a proper insight into the scene in India. That's why if you are listening and you're based over there in any of the cities, we're gonna be touching down in none other than Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Poontang, Pune. I had to throw it in there.
I was like, Poontang.
What have I done? Hyderabad, Goa, Bangalore.
What was that one? The hard one, the Vizag.
Vizag. But I've forgotten it already. We did look up the proper.
Vizag. We'll call it Vizag.
I've actually forgotten already. It's because we've gone through so much. We googled that, did little translates. Like, how do you say these places properly? Let's make sure we don't butcher any. I don't know if it is actually like Pune. I don't know if it's just Pune. I think that's how we'd say it in English, but we butcher everything, don't we? But yes, if we've just named your city, or if there's a city that you want us to come to that we didn't just name and you rep, then you need to get over to Like you need to be messaging, you need to be DMing and say, hey, touchdown in my city. Of course, they've just had Goff tried. I think he did 3 or 4 sets.
He did 3 or 4,
I think it was 3. I remember seeing the flyer, and of course that's probably because he's on his way this way because he's playing for the Mine the next couple of weekends, and he's probably doing some deep medi stuff as well usually. So he'll be about. So he probably had a limited time in terms of sets he was playing in Japan, and then could play and come over to the UK before he touched down. But we're hoping we're going to be doing a much wider, more extensive coverage of the scene out there in India, man. I'm excited, bro.
Really excited, and also let you know we potentially will probably happen. We might do a podcast in India.
Yes, we're going to be. So that might be the next one.
That will be. We
should say that.
Yeah, but this is September. Have we even mentioned the date?
Oh no. So there we go. We should probably mention the date. That would help, innit? We're going to be flying around the 18th, 19th of September.
Yep.
So that first weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can expect us in each of a city. Then there's going to be one midweek one around the Wednesday, we think. And then we're also going to do the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the last weekend of September.
Yeah, boy.
So just have a look out for the dates. We might have the flyer and the poster, and that it might be on our feed right now. We'll see what comes through because we've got other content and stuff to post about, which we're going to get into even more. But let us know, peeps. Let us know. Are you coming through? Who's listening? I don't know how many. From some of the producers we featured on the show before that we've had, or even tunes that haven't yet been featured. Maybe they're part of compilations that are over there in India. There's a good little number out there, man. I'm looking forward to, not just us going there and getting to play sets, but just connecting with people, just meeting heads, meeting producers. You never know how many places we've been and we meet new people, and then suddenly we start getting new tunes in the inbox that we never received before, bro. And we haven't even been to places. We talked about like even like China and just we keep getting a few more from some of the Chinese and even Hong Kong based artists as well, which I featured last time. So there's just a few places we've not been for like music per se. We might have been on holiday or whatever in Europe and that, but it's just like, once we go to an actual event and connect with that community there, it's different. I feel like whenever we're getting tunes or we just like see stuff and we've been to them places, it's like now I don't know. I just feel like we have a different relationship with the place, and you can picture it and you can see it and you can envision the night and the energy. We've seen a few clips, Hamdi going off, Hyper going off when they're out there having a good, even like smaller little intimate clothes compared to some of the bigger ones, and it's like, I want a piece of that. Let's
from looking at Neffers and then Hamdi, they look like the Indians look like they fucking go for it. They look like they enjoy the music. So
there is different energies at different crowds, isn't it?
Because they don't get it like we will. We're spoiled in London. We're spoiled in Bristol. Like we get it. We can go every weekend. There's something in India. I'm sure there's clubs that probably play bass, but not specifically like the dubstep we play, or what Hamdi plays, or what Neffa plays. So. It's exciting for them to have us come over and do this. And I like to say I am buzzing. I never thought I'd ever go to India. I've never really thought about it. But to be able to go there, it's just going to be...
Yeah, I told you, I've technically been twice, never left the airport.
Yeah, you never left the airport.
It was on a changeover. One was on a delay as well, which was quite annoying. I was just sat around just trying to kill time.
Yeah. And we get to see Jack.
Yeah, the Greys. Go catch up with him.
He'll be there, mate. He'll be there. He lives there, by the way. The Greys. If you didn't know, he's married to a lovely Indian woman. Yes. And they live in Goa, don't they?
Yeah, that's where they moved to.
So, we'll
catch
be there.
Up with him. You know what you remind me of, actually? I forgot to mention it when you mentioned Neffa, because he did some workshops out there while he was there. He did some DJing workshops.
I did see them. I remember seeing him on his story.
I think it's on the cards as well. We're going to be doing a few workshops while we're out there. Ours aren't going to be... We're not going to come and do some DJ workshop. Maybe if people ask us advice or there's a bit of time for that, we can show how we think about... or
the way we set up,
We talk about putting stuff together as a duo as well. I think that's probably something a little bit more interesting.
We'll put that into our workshop for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. But ours is going to be more of a navigating the scene, connections... promoting music, social media, the shit that, of course, we've done as part of this platform, building a community, and
it's what we're known for.
That's it, bro. So we're just going to share all our experience. I think we're going to do probably maybe 3, 4, depend. I guess in Yokai we'll look at this depending on like our arrival time in cities. Is there enough realistically? Get to a hotel, rest, recover, eat, go to the next set. So there'll be a few. He'll know the cities that probably want or would want the workshops more because of the producers and artists that might be there and label heads. But yeah, sick. That's India. Hopefully we've covered everything. Who knows? If we've had a flyer by the time I'm like exporting this and whatnot, and maybe I've slapped it up and all the dates are actually there. Once we've got them, they'll all be linked on the website as well, deeptempo.co.uk, as well, along with the ticket links and all of that. Next up, bro, before we get into the tunes, even though this next subject matter is actually...
Someone's just been shot outside your flat.
Probably a dodgy car. We get a few of them, or motorbikes every now and again. Let's talk about the 140 zine, bro. 140 zine. Number 6 is finally here. John, I'm just going to stack that up on there. You can hold that up for us, mate. Legend. It's coming out. It's going to be out Thursday. So tomorrow, when this podcast is out, it will be available at 9 p.m. BST. That's British summertime or whatever the hell it is, standard time, whatever the hell. Yeah, because we changed, don't we? That just confuses me. Why would we bother doing that? But yeah, issue 6 finally out. It features Heavyweight, which was at Alternate, not the Fabric one, but the one before, which Mala and Breakage headlined. It had Truant and Axel, Fearless Dread, and
Minty.
And myself, Minty. Yeah. I forgot. I was there like, was I just photographing this thing? Yeah. Sinai sound system, just unreal venue. Then, of course, the main, I guess, kind of like partner, the like head of this show is the Slovenia trip that we went to for with the Deep End movement crew, I should say.
Yeah.
And we put a little 6-track compilation tape cassette, actual physical tape cassette compilation together as part of this project. Inside the tape cassette, you've got the A side has 6-track compilation. The B side has like a little mini mix of like my favorite tunes from the Deep End catalog. There's also extra photos on the insert on the inside that didn't make it into the zine from the Slovenia trip. Just more of like the behind the scenes and like sort of because we went for an extra day for that trip, didn't we? We
did,
out with Marcus-san and did a load of chores and jobs around the city and whatnot. Hung out with Boris a little bit at his studio space. Boris sound system was amazing. And then also Poland. We went to Dungeon Beats in Poland with Subtle Radio, which was a fucking fun trip as well. So they're the 3 projects in that zine. The tape cassette, you'll only get the digis with the tape cassette. There's only 140 of them available. That'll be it. There's no digital sales. There's no streaming. If you want the 6-track. And the B-side mix will be available for our patrons, for the Deep Fam. They'll get that on just regardless whether you buy the project or not. That's going to be available for you. Of course, the zines, they're completely free for our Deep Fam top tiers, which is, of course, it's like £8 a month for our top tiers. So the zine itself by itself just to buy is £6 a month. So if you fancy buying the zine and you want to support and you're interested in photos, for an extra couple quid, you can check out our Patreon for that month. If it's not for you, you can cancel it. You can downgrade to one of the lower, cheaper tiers if you want to support us. But all you have to do is you have to cover the postage. That's the thing. Depends on where you are. But so, because obviously I can't afford to ship for free across the US, and postage these days is kind of crazy. And I ship a lot to US, Canada, especially all my crew in Taiwan and stuff. Always supporting and buying. There's a lot of international shipping, of course, across the range. So all costs a different mad amount. So, but you get the zine for free, essentially. Just have to cover the shipping costs. And all you do is once you sign up for Patreon, just drop us a message once it's out and I will send it to you. Also, Deep Fam, one of you are going to win the tape cassette and the zine for free, as well as, bro, let's reveal it. Can I reach this without pulling the hole?
You're good.
Yeah, you grab that corner. Here we go. The hoodie's back.
Yep.
After many requests. How many requests you had for these,
We've
bro?
had a lot of requests for the what would you call this piece? The
established hoodie?
The established hoodie.
Because it's like the OG established hoodie, I guess.
So, his hair's longer. I've got a bigger beard still, like the old OG one. But we've actually changed the front slightly. So.
Yeah, there's no USB on the front no more.
Differentiates between the original one we did.
There you go.
But this will just be available like...
It's got a bit I've worn this.
This will just be available like long term. So it's just going to be on the website. There's no like sellout. It's just you buy it.
Cop it. And local shipping as well. So if you order from the US, it will be printed and shipped to you from the US, Canada. There is one in, I think it's available, printed shipped from Australia. And inside the European Union. There's like 2 countries as well.
Sick.
So I think it's like in Spain and Latvia.
Yeah.
Are the 2 countries that they
so
ship from.
Postage should be a lot cheaper than like older times.
More affordable. Advice with the hoodie is if you want your like natural, just like normal fitted size, go 1-up. They're a little bit, because they're slim. It's really good quality, but they're like, it's just how they're, especially for the Americans, because I think sometimes our sizes fluctuate anyway.
Yeah.
Go 1-up at least. If you like a baggy fit, like I do, then go 2-up. Like if you like that kind of like oversized fit, go 2-up, and don't be scared. Just trust me. It'd be like 1-up for your normal fit, 2-up. It feels a natural order in it for like the baggy fit. Trust me, and you'll be sorted with those. But thank you to anyone who is supporting us. The winner of the zine and tape compilation as well is going to get. It's not going to be the same one. It's going to be separate. One's going to win each. Sorry, there's 2 separate competitions. We get 2 winners. Not the same person could win. But yeah, we're going to be giving away one of those hoodies as well, brand new hoodies. If you support us, it's just for the Deep Fam on Patreon. Top tiers on Patreon who support us are going to win those. But we haven't done a competition in a while, so we'll give away 2.
Might as well.
Can reveal we're going to have some more competitions on the next podcast as well, by the way. So I've had a couple messages about those.
I saw that.
Two let's just say we're going to have 2 vinyl giveaways on the next I don't know how that's going to work. So we're not going to take the vinyl. We're getting them shipped to us, but we can't take them with us to India. Not traveling around with us.
We'll insert a clip or something, like a picture of it.
Play it. Yeah,
we'll play the digi version.
That's it.
Also, talking about the zine.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you say, we went to see Deep End. There is a vlog which will come out on the same day as the release of the zine. That is out, Thursday.
Nice.
So, that will just give a little insight to what we did and whatnot. Throughout the day before, the night, and a couple of clips of the guys DJing as well.
It's a good zine. Good vlog.
Thank you, man.
Good vlog, bro.
I did a voiceover, which you'll see on a reel probably on Friday. I'll put the reel out, but you can go in the vlog. It's all in the vlog, but it's good fun. I like doing the voiceover. It just took a little bit longer than I'd hoped
to put together. Yeah, it's a job, innit?
Yeah.
Did you fuck up? Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I had to record like this little clips, but then I already sort of got my clips like in order, how long I wanted it to be. So I tried to like speak in time, if that makes sense. It was a bit long.
Yeah.
But it worked out all right, and it is good.
Nice.
But go check it out. And is anything else on that?
I think that's it. We got the tape. We've done covered the events and the tours and stuff like that. I think we're good. Patreon, like we said, if you want to support us, giveaways, competitions, exclusives. What's the last guest mix we had? Number 99. We should mention Naprima, the vinyl only.
The Russian girl?
Yeah. She's, I don't know what city she's based in, but all vinyl DJs. She just got in touch, and I really, above all, just like the selection. It's like perfect.
It's our kind of shit.
Sick.
Really good.
And of course, we had the Greys, who we mentioned Jack. We had Jack before. I'm not sure if that probably come out since the last podcast as well.
Probably, yeah.
So that's like a basically 99.5% dub podcast. So it's like, as well as the dubs in this, if you want to just go check the track list for that. Like, there's a few artists who we're probably featuring their other dubs, because Jack put them out there already on our sort of within our world. They probably are out there on other radio shows and stuff. But
for sure.
Here we go. Should we get into these tunes, lad?
Let's get into these dubs, mate. All unreleased on this section, and like we said, then we'll do some releases at the end.
That's gonna say, it might have been a bit of a pre-waffle, but at least with this dubs, we don't have to do all the release dates and all of that waffle in between the tunes. So we're probably going to rattle through quite a few.
Through these, and if you're that bothered, just skip to the tune. Whatever, don't listen to it.
There you go.
It's fine.
I don't know if we have forgotten anything else, but if we
probably have.
We'll talk about it mid-tunes.
We'll do it.
Should we get into this first one, lad?
Go on then. Let's have it, mate.
You introduce it, lad. I've been waffling enough.
You've rested your voice box on that one, lads. Have a sip of the Tiger beer, Indian beer. You know how it is. All right. First tune. Okay, the name of this tune I'm going to struggle with, but it's our boy EKSTR. Like I said before, a couple shows ago, EKSTR is one of our Patreon exclusive tunes that is still available for, I think, second tier and top tier, and it will go down to the bottom tier soon. But this isn't the tune, because obviously we played it before. This one is a dub, and it's called Olifantenpas.
Olifantenpas?
Is it oil? It's like an Olifantenpas. Not a clue what that is.
We'll search it.
It's probably a Belgian word. Well, is it? What language do Belgian people speak? Is it French? A lot of French and German. And Flemish. Yeah. God, you know your shit, man. You know your European shit. Check this one out. Absolute banger. Let's have it. Accenting. That's what we like. What was the name of it? We figured it out.
Elephant-Pass.
Elephant-Pass.
Makes sense,
Makes
doesn't it?
sense with the samples.
It does, mate. It
But
does.
yeah, I mean, EKSTR's just sick at this sort of slow, sort of, I don't know, swingy tune with just like maddest sounds like that. It's just mental. But yeah, EKSTR's one of our favourites. Hopefully one day we get to bring him over to the UK finally. We want him here. One day.
He's a tricky one during the old term times.
Yeah,
though, isn't he?
he
works
is.
at schools. I've seen he's been. I hope you're having a good time, mate. I think he did little like
He was on holiday.
road trip, like
he was
like
about.
camper van type one. Some
Yeah.
beautiful scenes though, man. Beautiful
man.
scenes. But big up EKSTR,
Big
bro.
up EKSTR, man. We need to rattle through these.
Let's
So
keep-
what we got next? Well, you could do this next one. I'll do the one after.
Yeah. Next up, bro. Next up, we got a new one. We had a little pack from Panix recently.
We did indeed, yo.
Do you know what? Shout out. I think he's on the NRDC night this week. I think he's. Do you know what? NRDC's on Thursday as well for some reason this week. It's not
Is this
on Wednesday.
the one with
The back-to-back.
Lapper, Diego Lapper?
Yeah, and QS back
QS,
to back. So basically, it's like Subblock versus NRDC. I think is how it's presented. I can't remember the whole lineup off the top of my head, but it's stacked. And I think because of how stacked it is, everyone's mates just come in anyway who are playing, plus the regular crowd at NRDC. It's going to be a bit of it's going to be a big one. So if you are around in London, look out on Thursday. That'll be down at the Dalston Den, and you can catch Panix back to back, whoever the hell he's playing against.
Yeah.
Playing against versus.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I've got to say, like, it is so nice to see QS like pushing. Just like as passionate as we are, to see someone really going, putting the events on for free every month consistently with a good lineup every single time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did miss our one, so Charlie had to do it.
Yeah.
But I will eventually come.
We're planting some seeds for future. So
it will happen.
We'll figure something out.
I'll be back there one day.
Yeah.
We'll be there. I've not been back. You know what I mean? But yeah. What's this one called, mate? Panix.
It's called Push Your Body. Ooh. Let's get into it.
Push your body.
I'm here tonight. All right, listen. Bless. Come on, you bust that lyrics, right? Bust.
Push your body closer, baby. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Push your body closer, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Nice. Do you know what I just realised? I was playing around the other day, meant to explain this to you, with the effects. Well, I was like, I never use this. I mean, we don't remember playing out, do we? Like all this control shit and that. I realised like about all the effect stuff on. I mean, I've seen people do it on like socials. I've just never thought like, what good's that to me? But it's like it's actually quite nice because when you're using all the effects on here and that, you can only use one at a time.
Yeah,
like the reverb and that. Like there's stuff loaded up on like the effects here now. Like that's me using echo and reverb at the same time rather than just one or the other.
That's pretty cool.
And they're like preset though to like either half or quarters, whatever the hell you want to.
Okay.
Like the timing you want to use. But I thought, I was just playing around. So there you go. Something never stop learning, peeps.
Never stop learning. Yeah.
But
they'll be on the players and the CDJ 4000s will have them on there. All big. They'll be like this big though.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I think CDJ 4000s. I think you just turn on press play. You won't have to even mix. It would just be like AI, but like just let us know the tunes that you want to play, and we'll mix it for you. We'll tell you the best order and like in key there. It will just like sort the set list for you. That will, mate. That's
it's the way it's
going.
What?
I'm surprised someone ain't built that already.
Someone will have.
Put all the tracks in that you want to play, and we'll suggest the best set list and key times and what like.
Yeah.
And you'll just train it like you. You'd have to go through and listen to like the blends that suggests like when to start and start stuff. And it was, mate, that is weird. How someone like, it's a scary thought, isn't it?
There'll be some mad shit.
To be fair, today there's a lot of. I mean, what was that? Who was it? Was that Grimes, wasn't it? At Thingy, she had that disaster. Just like I don't know what's going because she didn't sort her own. Then she blamed she didn't do her own USB. I'm like, mate, well that's not.
That's stupid.
Yeah. That doesn't sound.
It's your set. It's fucking your set.
What do you mean you didn't sort your own fucking music out? That's.
And it was like double time or something, wasn't it?
I mean, you're not a band where you got like the person who decides the set list on the night.
No, yeah. It's
like,
just.
You're the one who still has to play the music, man. Jesus Christ.
It's unreal, really.
Yeah.
But, she's getting paid £100 million for it.
Yeah,
So
million pillion.
Million pillion is a new one.
But yeah, big up Panix, man. Push your body. Go check him out on the old NL
Yeah, so next one is a man who's stepped foot in this very flat.
Yeah,
he's been here.
Oh, Baron.
And then he walked downstairs a flight of stairs and went for a fag a couple of times.
Just a few times, yeah. Classic.
By the way, we call a cigarette fag, by the way, so don't cancel me over that. That's just how we what we call them.
I forget that we
cigarette
actually call them.
Yeah, little fag.
Do you fancy a fag?
Yeah. They mentioned that in Budapest.
I feel like they say it. They use it down south more.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Not that we don't get it used elsewhere. It's just I feel like it's down south. It's like used. It's maybe ciggy or do you want to cig?
Yeah. Going out south for a fag.
The more mids and north you get.
My mum always says she's going for a fag.
Yeah, or people say I'm going for a puff. I'll go for a puff de Ruda.
Yeah, puff de Ruda.
That's something my mum would come out with.
But yeah, this one is sick. You may have heard it before, but it's Sedan. Good old Sedan, because he came for when Farmer played back to back with me in Frozen Plate tonight. This tune is called
SH.
SH,
that's it.
SH, so yeah, let's play.
I'm sorry, so before talking about not getting cancelled, did you know how many replies I got? Did anyone see my story about them sweets or that candy? And mate, the amount of replies I got from people was just like, how on earth? And then even Booker sent me, was like, mate, have you heard of these other treats they've got in Spain? It's not even like the name's racist, but like the mascot is like some black-faced,
really
weird character thing that like people have asked them. But it's like, I get it. It's from the olden days. Like they've used this like old character thing that people are like, you need to ban that. But it's just like, there's still this old lingering stuff around Europe. That's just a bit mad, isn't it? I don't know if anyone did see my story. I'm not even going to say the word on YouTube because I was like, we might have. I mean, even we've said enough things like on YouTube that aren't even bad that you get flagged down for. But anyway, Sedan, SH, let's go. I did the opposite. Did the opposite to you. Just trying to talk.
Yeah.
You tried to sip from the mic and I tried to talk into the beer bottle. Oh, I'm finished, mate.
I was thinking, well, he sounds quiet, man.
Yeah, he's all right. That old Sedan.
He sounds quiet.
Oh my
Brilliant.
God,
They're about the same weight, aren't they?
Do you know what- it's just because I just had that in my hand already, and I'm there like trying to sort this out effect. So I just started talking into it, man. But the thing is, it's complete, like this is so much narrower. Like you don't like bottles, actual glass bottle of beer is like so much wider. You think you would. Oh my God, I've actually got tears in my eyes. Completely. Sedan's bad boy, man.
Oh yeah, Sedan.
Chaos here on the Deep Tempo podcast as standard.
We were talking like obviously it won't happen now because they're ending, but we were saying he would suit Juan Forte big time.
Yeah,
wouldn't
they got 2 more releases, haven't they? They're going to finish on 9. So
yeah.
I do want. I guess maybe one's like a regular, and one's like one more of the like lucky breaks thing they did with Rama. I don't know, or the 2. I don't.
Could be just 2.
Who knows?
But yeah,
Who knows?
that is. I love that sort of shit. That gets you hyped. That's a truant tune for sure. You know he's playing that in sets.
I was going to say, I think either him, this dub's been knocking around a little while, whether it's been, because there's the other one that everyone was like, I can't remember, the track name begins with P.
Yeah.
It's the part 2 one. Everyone's at first was like, oh, what's the idea of that one? It's like when a few DJs got it in their hands, like Fierce Dread and Doubter, Axel, the same kind of typical crew. But yeah, like, well, yeah, Axel, when did he bring up, you mentioned Sedan to me like, maybe it was at the heavyweight night, to be fair. I was like, he's doing all right, that lad. It would have been good to have got him on the Frozen Plate night, but it was already a packed back-to-back night. Like everyone was already back-to-back rather than, unless he like went back-to-back with Peter to open, which would have been not shit so for him. So it'd be good to have out. I think they just played in Budapest recently, him and Farmer.
Yes, they did. For Rama. Yeah, they did, yeah.
So it looked like they had fun over there. But yeah, big up to Sedan, that one, SH, man. He's got loads of tunes he's sat on at the moment.
He likes some of the garagey stuff as well. He makes a bit of a variety of stuff. It's not just that wonky stuff. But yeah, he's very, very talented.
Trust.
Looking forward to more from him.
Yeah.
Next up, mate, what we got?
Next up, we're back we've got the Khanum on the show, mate.
Khanum.
Yeah, I've heard it all the ways, haven't we?
Yeah.
We haven't seen him in a while, have we?
It's been a while. Oh, we saw him at Bristol, didn't we? He came to our event.
Yes, but I mean, it's just our little midweek thing, isn't it? We need to catch up.
We've had a few dubs from him for a while, and we thought, and I'll just remember, we've got loads of Khanum stuff. Let me see what, and I picked this one out.
Get him on the show.
I was like, it's pretty heavy, it's pretty sick, so why not put Khanum on as well?
There you go.
And he's the boy, so yeah. What's this one called, lad?
It's called Gotta Get Out of Here.
Gotta get out of here.
You ain't gotta go nowhere though. Check out this tune.
Yeah, go on, Khanum. Make sure you pick up that microphone, lad. It's not the beer bottle. Khanum going in heavy, mate.
I'll try. Yeah, mate. He's good. He's been I suppose he's been playing around with his sound for a little while, hasn't he? As well. Let's not forget he's got the new Edges project as well, playing making more of that garage two-step sound.
Yeah.
So I do wonder where are these sounds going to bridge, where they're going to meet. It's interesting that he's made a new alias for that stuff as well, because there's a lot of artists these days who are just deciding to branch out and make more stuff under the same alias that they've always had, and then there are others who are just like, I want to separate it, or they're just, I guess it's like maybe they're just in a new age and of like a new phase of their life as well, where it's like whatever meaning that alias and the visuals around it, they just don't feel like even visually. That's where I can imagine it. It's maybe like branding wise, like visually. Yeah, it's like I want a fresh start.
Fresh start on that and see.
Yeah, and this new project with it. It's an interesting one. I don't think there's like there's like there's right ways of doing it in both sense. Like it just depends how you go about doing it and the reasons for. There's no right and wrong. It's a deeply personal journey and decision to make. But let us know if you have caught any of that Edges stuff. Comment down below, man. It's he's been teased. He's putting. He's actually put official release out for Edges. I think like maybe
I don't think there's no releases though. It's just
he's been sharing a few dubs here and there.
Yeah, he's got the Insta and that. I might be wrong. I'm not sure 100%. He might have done one release.
Single.
Yeah. This next one's like, I would describe it as like a gutter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like fucking, what the fuck? How do you make that sound like that? It's Cel and Sentient.
Yes.
Cel is spelled C-E-L.
Yeah.
Not double L.
But yeah, what's the track called?
Scarab. Yeah, man. It's gonna be just check this out. It's very nice.
I think this one is forthcoming, but like 2025 business, so it's a while away.
Yeah.
Check it out. You're sick of that, bro. You should just made the whole beat. You should just vocoded the whole.
Mate, I just makes you do that. I mean, I'm listening to you just doing that a minute ago. Throughout the whole tune, all you can hear is whoa, 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 whoa. They can probably just see our mouths going whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's very, very, very nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I really like that.
Briefly chatted to Sentient really quickly about it at NLDC. She's like, "Oh, did you get that?" I was like, "Mate, it's pretty serious because it's different. Who doesn't really Sentient doesn't make these kind of typical more like wobble movements in." He just doesn't. He doesn't really make this kind of stuff. He makes really kind of more like
horror shit.
Yeah, just like texture, like the intricate, kind of like texture.
He's very good at it, man.
Yeah, he's good.
He's wicked, man.
He's good with.
There was another tune that someone sent us a pack of tune. I can't remember who it was now. And he was a collab on it, and he was like one of the best tunes on that pack as well. Like
was it EKSTR?
No, there's another one. But there he has got one with EKSTR.
I know
there's another one.
We're not featuring him today, but
yeah, there was another. Yeah, no, I just think when he gets on a tune with someone, he just makes it so sick.
Yeah,
like he's so good at it.
I don't want to reel through all the ones I got in my head in case I spoil it. But I just thought XW one was talk, but the other ones I don't want to give away.
Yeah,
just because of the other collab names, and know. We asked those certain artists. We asked before we start ID and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, fucking really good, man.
Yeah, bad boy. Big up Sal, big up Sentient, man, on that one. Look forward to that one coming in 2025 at some point. Sticking with sort of like the darker gutter shit. I mean, we got some hard shit. We tried to warm you into it, but to be honest, the order's just the order of what it is in Record Box. We slapped it together.
Whatever, mate.
We sat on. I mean, we could have done 50 dubs if we wanted to, but we can't do a 20-hour podcast. That'd be for the next one. This one next up from Mob Killa, man.
Yeah,
he is sat on some bad boy shit at the minute. Really intrigued to see where his releases start to land and whatnot. I do know one signing he's made that I'm very excited by, and he suits. We'll talk about it off the mic. What's the tune's playing? This one is called Sewing Scissors, man. Check it out. Sorry about that. My mic. I say that they won't hear it in post because I will edit that. But my mic was pointing right at the speaker, right at the fucking speaker, man.
There's more wobs. There's another load of wobs, just like the Cel and Sentient tune.
Yeah,
absolutely. So sick.
They were saying it's like in a mix, you could just roll straight from that one into that one.
Easily, mate. Very similar sort of sounds, I suppose.
But yes, big up Mob
Really,
Killa,
really
man.
sick. Yeah, Mob Killa's doing really, really well at
Doing
the moment,
bits,
man.
doing
Fair
bits.
play, he deserves it as well because he's very, very good. Very,
He's
very
an-
good. Very,
he's-
very good. Very nice.
He's another one I'd love to see over here. I don't know, was he on that Chrome? You know, Chrome Dub did that festival. Was he on that? I feel like him and Suko and with the Free War.
Free wall.
Free War. And yeah, I feel like he was on that lineup. Sirens galore. We are in Brixton. I say that, it's just the main road. You get any ambulances that have to go out. That's just where it is. That's where they have to go. But yeah, pick up Mob Killa, pick up the Chrome Gang while we're mentioning, next up.
Yo, what we got, mate?
We're back with wow, I guess they're like White Peach family now, aren't they? Basically, they're firmly cemented in the White Peach Gang. Their sound does really suit the label. But we've got a collab here between Blocklab, who we're on about there, talking about White Peach, and collab with Thematic as well. This track, I need to extend the window. It's called Friendly Fire. Jeez.
Friendly Fire.
Yeah, check this one out, yeah?
Let's go.
Yo.
Yeah, they know how to make a tune, man.
Yeah, proper thick, man.
Thick as fuck.
They've actually got loads of tunes that
I know.
out.
Yeah, they do.
Look at that, I was like, oh, it's not even the latest pack. I was like looking back and I was like, some of this shit isn't out yet. Like, I guess it's one of those. Like, I don't know if they're. I like it though when an artist is. You got quite a few of the White Peach, like who pretty much just. If it's not like maybe their own Bandcamp or part of a compilation of another thing, but for the most point, like their main EPs, they stick with White Peach, I guess. Probably just because Jar does it properly. You know what I mean?
Does it very well. Well, just would
representing. I'm saying.
Yeah, big up Jar for sending us the 2 Ts, by the way. I haven't got mine's in my suitcase because I'm going on holiday. Hey, I'm taking on holiday, mate.
Yeah, the podcast is 3 weeks early, a week early. Sorry,
Yeah,
not 3
yeah.
weeks early. That's why it doesn't feel that long for me.
That's
I was
right.
like, oh yeah, we're early.
Yeah.
But it's better to do it like this than it's like tell you to tune in online on your holiday when podcasts would be worse. You're on holiday, like enjoy yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Oh man, I really enjoy myself.
Get yourself a little time away.
Have we got any Greeks in the comments? Do we have any Greek people who watch the podcast? No? Any? I think there was. I did actually check comments from early season. I was going through like videos, and there was a Greek person there.
I think it's probably the same person who I remember I was shipping a piece of merch, like a couple of bits of merch out there back in the day. We haven't for a while, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I think it might have been around the time when we did all the white and blue t-shirts. So when we shipped merch out there, if I remember. Do you know what it is? Because I remember I'd take photos of Ali down the post office, and then I'd put all the countries that everyone who's representing and just say thank you, because you can't tag everyone. I don't know everyone, but I can say what countries are representing. And even if it's one person in that country, it's you're that one. You know, you're like,
well,
I've just wanted to
Greek guy.
give everyone their dues. But we don't ship all the merch out. I do have to do the zines and the tape cassette kind of projects still myself, but the hoodies and whatnot, like we said, to save you money. Do you know what I mean? To get it locally printed to you, we don't ship and print them all.
And you'll get it quicker as well.
Yeah, get it quicker, get it better.
Get it
cheaper, better, quicker.
These are key words that we're using right now.
That's it.
For our merch.
Top
but
quality.
Fucking top. But what was the other geezer's name on that track?
Thematic as well, yeah.
Big up to you as well.
Big up Thematic. Hopefully, we've got some more Thematic if you're listening.
Yeah, send it over to me. We like to play out now. We're going to India soon. I don't know if you mentioned earlier, so we could probably play some tunes.
Definitely mentioned it. Do you know what I mean? Can't wait. Cannot wait. Next up.
What we got now?
You're right.
Shut me up, that.
It's like that horn told you to shut up.
It's like, sure. It was a bit like that.
They probably didn't even... The background noise never comes through like you think it does. Even when you think it's bare loud, I listen on podcasts, you can't even hear it. You're talking about it for 5 minutes, the noise outside. I'm like, mate, they can't hear it.
For the clip, I'll have to edit in a horn just to make it obvious what happened. Mate, we haven't had a tune from Roklem and Sebalo in a while, actually, but here we have one. This one is called Speakerbox.
Yes.
And again, of course, this is a dub. So let's get that one going, mate. Roll it up. Yeah. Let's go.
Did I even press load? I did. Let's go.
Get the speaker box loud. Get the speaker box loud.
proper
Oh,
stinky
so
beard.
it
now,
turned
man.
me fucking cottony, didn't it? Oh, man. I was there like, wow, you mad?
I was just wafting the whole time because the beat was stinky, bro.
Stinky, bro.
Turning my nose up. I say you never know what you're gonna get with Roklem Sebalo because they're so versatile. You just know it's gonna be sick though. You know when they send something, it's gonna be like, yo, come on, these boys are they're bad boys.
I bet they're sat on all sorts.
Oh, of course
they're
they
sat on
are.
all sorts.
All sorts of collabs, all sorts of solo tunes that they've both made as well, isn't it? It's like we know we've got dubs from Seb as well, isn't it? That are not
And
out yet.
if anyone from Outlook Festivals listening, get these boys on your lineup.
Trust
mate. They
me.
come every year. No doubt they'll be in the crowd.
They're
mate.
there anyway, just get them on.
stage, mate. They're good. They're really good DJs, man.
Bad boy DJs,
They're really good. Like when we saw them that first time in London, we were so impressed with their set. Because we didn't know what their DJing skills were going to be like. They don't get to play out.
And they
often.
started like 120, 130, didn't they, as well?
They
And
were
worked into
sick.
just
They
to
would
bring
be perfect for Outlook. Because like I say, they're going to come.
Yeah, they're going to
Get them on, man. They deserve it. They fucking put the effort in, so why not? But yeah, big up to the boys. And thanks again for sending through the dub.
Trust. Next up,
Go on.
keeping it rolling.
Keeping it moving.
Keeping it moving. Got a brand new one from King Joe.
King Joe. Is he a real king? Yeah.
I think he is, you know.
Yeah.
King of the dubs.
Is he on my £10 notes?
You know what he is? He's king of the war.
Is he?
That's the name of the track. Let's go.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Say that's the bad guy.
Yes, King Joe. All right.
King of the war.
I think that one will come out in the end of the year, but it's a dub for now, so fuck it.
There you go. I was saying to you, grime remix, written all over that man. He needs to give it to like
Trends.
an on how. You know what I mean? Like, yes, someone just who's just a bad boy remixer.
Even Ramses does good grimy shit now.
Yeah, he does, mate. King Joe's done bunch of collabs, and he's done stuff with Delta. He's got a couple, one or two.
Possibly, yeah. I feel like he might.
I feel like there's at least one I've heard. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Sure there is. Just going through, like, scrolling through the thousands of tunes in the library in the top of my head. But yeah,
sometimes I get confused because like similar names, like there's Joe Big, and then there's King Joe. So there's the Joes. And
I know.
like, who's who?
I think I played the Joe Big one in Budapest that time, like last year, last year, March, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. You got all like the bigs, the chefs now.
There's a few
We've got one next. You got a new, not probably the one everyone thinks of.
Yeah, we do.
You have one for the outro.
Yeah.
You got the Lils in the trap scene.
Yeah,
Lil this, Lil that. Yeah, there's a few of them.
There's our chef now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Next up,
Yeah.
let's roll into it, bro. We got ChefWamp.
ChefWamp.
ChefWamp. Wamp.
Yeah.
Wamp.
Wamp.
Wham.
We gotta be womp, innit? Like ChefWamp. Womp.
But we'd spell that W-O-M-P,
Yeah, we would, but
not Wamp.
I imagine he's Canadian or American. I'd say so. Maybe it's.
But they might not say it the same as us anyway.
I reckon it's.
Someone needs to
I think
voice note us.
Vandull says it in the track. This Vandull's on
there
this
you go.
track.
There you go. Yeah, is he back?
Is he back? Well, it's new bars, and he says ChefWamp, so he hasn't like took an acapella. This is actually bars for this tune, yeah. Well, it's actually ChefWamp and someone else, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm weary.
Weary ID, no name. So just check it out, Vandull bars. See what you think. Comment section down below. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? And do you want to play with my body, baby?
Vandalizer. Special exclusive for ChefWamp. Yes, 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 yes. All the way from Nottingham, Vandalizer, Shottingham, ChefWamp. Weary. Nah, nobody can serve me. Go ham, no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Yo, listen. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Vandal is certain. On the beef, no Wellington. Fuck off, that's what I'm telling them. Anyway, bro, so you say you're not sour, okay? If you say so, then man, a sweet, no potato. I'll bring the mashed or roast, man, mash up your face, though. Nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Yo, he can try, head'll get squashed and he can die. When I go nuts like pecan pie, no candied yams, then man are on spot. I can't make man apple crisp, but I'm from UK, so I'll make man crumble. I'll make you break and stumble, take it a tumble. You wanna stay for a rumble? Nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Yo. Some would say that I'm humble, it's all gravy, don't need muscle. The green bean making me mumble, when that Cali weed sprout like a Brussels. Your girl's a goose, that's why you're on nothing. Bit of man have been stuffing, Vandull and ChefWamp. Tell me more food and I come with the next one. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Nah, nobody can serve me. I go ham, I'm no sandwich turkey. Ooh, hey, you've been playing around with them, ain't you, lad?
Right.
Go on.
Vandull's teasing us, bro.
I think he's
fucking teasing us, mate.
With a return to like proper, let's just do it music, man. Let's just
mate.
go for it, man. Let's have it, man.
Thinking of all them, like you were saying about this, like I just love it. They haven't done too much with the instrumental. Like it's allowed the space, you know, for Vandull to do his thing on it, and his voice. He's like his cadence on a tune, how he raps as well, just suits that. Like, I think the only other person who's like. I say, well, not really the only other, but like the first person that comes to mind, because I've initially started thinking of others, but it's like his Window Kid, you know, like that kind of just any beat, that kind of like wong, that Dayz platey sound, just like Vandull used to do all that like grungy and salty stuff. Like he suits that vibe, man. Like look at Window Kid. I mean, he's smashing it with social media and that's a whole different part of it and that, but just like release wise and who he's MCing on and whatnot. I mean, sorry, so Vandull could do the same. He could do the exact same. 100%. He has all the same potential, all the same. His voice is like he is nuts. Like he just suits that fucking that whole thing, man. It's like it's authentic to him. It's not. It's not like he's got a. We've already seen people come afterwards who like have got a bit of like, oh, this is it's a bit like Vandull. Vandull just come out and supported him. I said, nah, sure. Like that's what it's just because the accent and whatnot. Like people get the comparison. It'd be like if someone came out and sounded like Slowy. Do you know what I mean? But it's rare that from their neck of the woods, it's like it's a bit different. Do you know what I mean? That like people come with that kind of style and sound when they're like rapping and MCing. Like in knots and whatnot, like just history in terms of like grime MCs and stuff, and just people who are prevalent. Like it's got more of that.
Yeah.
You're going to get more people coming out of there. Do you know what I mean?
For sure,
it's not as country bumpkin. Let's put it that way. You're always going to get that with the youngers, whoever's come through afterwards, whether you're London, Birmingham, do you know what I mean, Manny, you're always going to get compared to your elders. But mate, you can't just be dropping little things here, little things there. It's like, bro, come back. Just do it, mate. I don't think he needs to go crazy. Doesn't need to be like trying to overwork. Just like select. Just at first, just like, do you know what I mean? And get on, hook up with the right people, do the right things, right projects and whatnot, mate. America's waiting for him.
100%, mate.
I feel, do you know what as well? Just because we know it as well, like the US lot, because we see the comments all the time and whatnot. They're just not into MCs all that much.
No, they're not at all. No.
I mean, like Flowdown now because of Skrillex and all the whatnot, and the way he is more like spoken word. He's not really. I mean, Flowdown just talks on a beat. You know what I mean? It's just that mind. We talked about this with Logan, didn't we? Just like, and it translates, and they get it, and they can understand him as well. And I just feel like it's the same, probably because like Vandull, his style. It's just like it's very like the clarity in what he's saying, and the sort of like slightly comedic, but also like very serious, like just kind of like hardness going in. Just translates there. They get it, and you know, because they're recording artists as well, they're not just hosts. That's the other thing. They're doing their bars on tunes that they know and they recognize, and they can like rap it and sing it back to them. Yeah. America's waiting for him, man. He's got all the potentials there to pick back up and get back on it if he wants to. It's going to take it'll take some momentum. It'll take some gathering to get back there, but come on, bro. Big up ChefWamp and big up Weary as well. I think, is that first time feature on the show for them both?
Yeah.
I think it is. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, fam. I don't actually know where you're based as well, so
I'm going to assume America. But
but I mean,
we're in.
It's a big old place, bro.
It's very big, very large, very good, very large,
very, very good. What's that thing? Very good. What is it? I can't remember what this is. Is that it? That's it, isn't it?
It's like Tenerife, guys.
Yeah. Oh my God, are you spilling drinks?
No, it's you know when it,
round the electronics and the vinyl.
You know when it flows up,
mate. Do you know? You better get that whole coaster, bro. Pick that up. Look at this. If you're watching again, this guy's.
I didn't spill it. It was it fizzed up somehow.
Oh, it's just when you put it. Yeah, it's with fresh beer in it. Yeah, gassy, bro. Got to watch out for the gas.
So I didn't go on the vinyls.
Too much gas and you start saying free trucker.
Free trucker. Oh, here we go with a hard shit.
Here we go next, bro.
We got fucking Kyber, which you played on the last show, but it's not that tune. It's up with Substrada. I've had 2 beers now. Facts. I'm feeding it.
1 and 2 sips.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, but they're big. Look at the size of them, mate. They're fucking heavy. Look at the size of that. Fucking massive in that. What's this called?
It's called Cyber Gas. I'm just going to play it because I can't even speak. And we missed him, guys. We missed him on the last pod, innit?
Long time gonna see you know. Go and pick up yourself in a shot, boss. Long time gonna see you know. Go and pick up yourself in a shot, boss.
I need to ask you a question, mate. What the hell do they put in these beers? Because we've gone a bit weird. Is that what we're going to be like in India? If we're going to be drinking the Tiger?
Just had the ultimate belly laugh, and then that's it. We're off, innit?
Yeah. Gets you in the mood for jokes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's kind of mad.
Shout
you
out
know,
Kyber,
that's kind of heavy. That's kind of crazy. Kyber's like becoming a proper staple member
That's
of
it, innit?
Slimzos, isn't he?
Yeah. He's on that. Obviously, I guess it's up for pre-order now. That's how they kind of do the Slimzos, when it's up for a bit. Whoever orders it, and then that's it. It's gone, man. It won't come back. But they don't do like, oh, we're only going to do 20. We're only going to do 40. It's kind of just like, however they're going to press. It's like if 60 sell, if 100 sell, whatever it is. It's kind of just
safer.
Yeah, I think it's like he's obviously got a relationship with the pressing plant, and you obviously pre-ordering it, so you wait, but. You get it, you know, and I guess in that way, I kind of like it from the sense that, you know what, it's probably one of the most eco ways to go about doing it, because you're not left with any unsold vinyl.
True.
You're not like, you've not sold it out in 5 seconds, and the artist who signed to you is like, oh God, should we have pressed more? Should I have, you know, or should I have signed it to someone else? Whatever it is, it's just kind of, that's what's sold. Those who wanted it, loved the tune enough to buy it and appreciate it, get it.
Exactly.
And then, so it's kind of, I'm literally thinking of this on the spot, but it's a nice way. It's a nice way of doing it. And it's one of them tunes, it's like, when you hear a collab, even though to our ears, obviously we've known and had a relationship with Substrada for far longer, but like, and Kyber's new on the scene, but you can hear both of them in the tune as well. You can hear like where they're coming in, and maybe where they like bounce the tune back and forth, and it's like, oh, thinking about this. Yeah. It's always interesting with collab, isn't it? It's like, some just start by like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, I like your sound, should we do something? It's like, oh, I've got all these unfinished beats. Do you want to just like remove all the drums and you do do something with the bass line on there? Or like, oh, I've got this like drum pack, I've got this thing, I can't really get the groove or the melody, whatever it is that they want to do around it. Some just happen a bit more organic like that. Some collabs, I think people just, I mean, we've seen the people who collab all the time, do you know what I mean? And they've got away with working, like, you know, your Chief Kai's and MiKrodots. Like, they clearly know how they like to work together, and it works, and they've done well, and the sound suits each other. So, hey, if we get more Kyber and Substrada, I'm down. I'm fucking down.
I am fully down, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Substrada will make his way onto Slimzos. You never know. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
You never know.
Yeah, man.
You never knew.
That's a bad boy. That had to be wheeled as well, that one. That was a wheel up.
It just makes him want to. I've just realised who's next after me talking about collabs and whatnot. I didn't actually realise that.
Oh, yeah. That's
MiKrodot, man.
Yeah.
MiKrodot.
We were going to, fun fact, we were going to put this in the Patreon exclusive, but I listened to it. I was like, I want to show everyone that one. Yeah. I want to show everyone this one, man. It's fucking sick. What's it called, bro?
It's called Kingpin.
Yeah.
And I think that's just it. It says Kingpin, no compression, but I think that's to do with the several versions of exported masters and whatnot. So yeah, check this one out. MiKrodot Kingpin.
Cheers. when you're in the rave, when that drops, you just are like fucking. It's like a half sort of mosh pit where you just everyone's just sort of
I actually
crazy.
I've seen NRDC to do the last minute solo setage. I did actually draw for probably, if you were at NRDC and you heard like 3, maybe 4 tunes that sound like MiKrodot, they probably were MiKrodot. So I'm sure one of them got a wheel actually. I don't know if this was one. I did actually play this, but I played a couple at least 2 other of the dubs that you sent in the recent pack, because I was in like a little zone where I was like, oh, I've started getting wobbly here. I like NLDC feels kind of like, what's the word? And I mean this in the best possible way, like less serious.
Yeah.
More fun, more silly, like community wise. Let's say it's Josh's personality, you know, like Diego's a regular. Obviously them two when they're together and play are just hilarious, man. Like if you're not in the UK or not in London and haven't been to an NLDC, they're just like 2 of the funniest guys. And just generally around, like obviously got certain DJs come through, obviously very serious about what they do and whatnot. But these guys are having fun with it. But there's a serious nature to it in terms of like bringing the community together, the mission, all of that. But it's like, let's have fucking fun, man. And yeah, I don't know. There was a bit 3/4 of the way through that set. I was like, you know, when you're like, where am I going with this? It was like, I feel like I brought it back to another vibe. There was just like one tune where I was like, all right, let's break it down.
Yeah.
Let's go this way. That kind of thing. I don't know, trying to figure that out. But there was definitely, I got a bit wobbly, a bit wonky in some sections for sure. And
like
a lot of this setting, especially when, NLDC is really cool. And it's actually, NLDC, Dalston Den is a really cool venue. The space is really, really cool. We've been there before though and struggled with the sounds, let's say. Maybe because we're snobs and spoilt by raves and our events and all of that kind of stuff that we've been involved with and booked and played ourselves, or just other internal sounds around the city. Just sound system is a very, very hard thing to do and pull off here in London. In a small club scale, if you can pack out 1,000 people or whatever, then yeah, cool. You can take your pick of clubs, but for the typical intimate sort of like 150, 250, maybe 300. There's no really clubs that are middle grounds that are like one room, 400. That just doesn't happen. It's like it goes from like 250, 300 to 500, 600 plus. There's like no middle bit in between there either. There might be like the odd 2nd or 3rd room in a club here and there, but they're not booking dubstep anyway. They're probably booking other genres. Techno house. But yeah.
Monk.
It does sound better now, Dalston Den. It does sound better. It does sound way better. I don't know what they've done, but it just sounds way better. Whether Josh has had an influence there and whatnot. I noticed it like a few shows ago when I went to visit. I was like, oh, I'm actually enjoying this though. It's not. Okay, it's not like you put cyanide or you know, like probably something. But it's for an internal club. It's a vibe. You can have a good vibe. But I just feel like if you dealing with like, you know, if we were going to play some like really you know, like we were going to play Skeptical Atomic. I don't know that would translate in that space.
I get you.
You know, like Sweet Potato Sound System where we played it, like, do you know what I mean? At Subdub, up in Leeds, different. You can get away with that. I feel like in that kind of area, you're like, maybe if you're playing like first set and you're just warming people in, people are having a beer, they're catching up, they're having a chat. Sounds good, but I don't know. But yeah, big up MiKrodot, man. You're doing bits and his latest pack, I will just quickly say, feels quite hard for we're quite going in for MiKrodot. There's you still got the W influence, but like less. He's usually when we get a pack that size from him, it's usually a few more like chiller, more there'll be beats. Man's going hard.
The festival tunes, man. That's what he's doing.
What's this next one, bro? I haven't even heard it.
You haven't even heard this one, matey. It's like Fred Durst. Let's go.
What's that with you?
Hands in the air. We don't care.
I don't know. But yeah, man. I love this sound. We had him over in the UK this year. Thank you for coming, by the way, Mr. Wraz, mate. We've got this dub here. It's only just made it probably like 2 weeks ago called Thump.
Razzie Poos.
Razzie Poos. Oh, it's Razzie Poos. Thump, let's have it. Let's go.
I know, say you play a big bad sound clash for your sound then.
Fuck
I told you, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's filth, man.
Mate, it's a naughty one.
I know, say you play a big bad sound clash for your sound then.
Stop that. I've never seen you so excited.
Fucking hell, man.
That's naughty, isn't it? That's one of that's.
You were like, I think that's one of my favourite
Yeah.
Wraz tunes. I was like, yeah, do you know
I think it's my favourite
it's
now.
up, it's up there, man. That is bad. He's had some bangers, but that is...
Just danceability just makes because he always
Yeah.
changes the octave of like the little wobble, and it's just like, oh, next bit.
Next 16.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, he's fucking bad boy. He is killing it, man.
Yeah,
like
I mean, he's doing
getting
amazing.
to like know him better and speak with him in person. That's what we're talking about with the indie tour and whatnot, meeting artists. There's a couple of artists that we've had on the podcast with sent us tunes that I'm excited to meet in person and like connect with on a different level, because then when you like talk with them online, do you know what I mean? There's so many people we've been talking to online and been supporting us, sharing music with us, and we've been, you know, supporting their releases, releasing them. Like Wraz is one of those that, you know, you just have an online relationship with for ages. And then, you know, next minute I'm having like, you know, video calls with him and it's like, yeah, I'm coming to the UK. I'm like, all right, let's make it happen. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
You actually slept in my bed.
We took that photo, didn't we? Yeah. No, Sal, I forgot about
bed,
that.
but it's fine.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. But yeah, he's doing bits. He's doing
really well, man.
I'm proud of him.
I think he's such a good guy. I'm proud of him for what he's achieved in like. I think he's only when we heard about him in 2019, didn't we? That was when we first sort of become aware of him. He's probably doing that.
Yeah, because I said this from when we started the like Deep Tempo as a whole. It's just like my world was like the Europe, I would say UK and Europe, like those, and the European artists were very the ones who were affiliated with the labels and the nights and stuff that we know, and then like the odd one or two who are randoms who had that like one tune on a compilation, but they never got that EP release, and these are like some of the older heads as well, you know. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like the just North America scene as a whole, like kind of very, very little to what because we know how big it is, very little as a whole. And do you know what I mean? I still think there's as much as I mean, obviously, there's some UK moaners out there in terms of like the I was gonna say the US scene. I should say the North American scene as a whole, like moan about the sound or the state things, how they present things, their viewer things or whatever it is they moan about. I think I definitely there's massive things that here in not just UK, Europe as a whole can learn from what they're doing, how
100%.
they're marketing, how they're doing things over them sense. It doesn't mean that you've got to sound like them, look like them, dress like them, promote your event the same way. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. On House promotions lately, bro. Just got really fucking loves on House the best, man. We were saying if we did an event together on House, I think it'd be the best. I think like the internet would explode because we just do some jokes between you and him, especially. God knows where it'd go. It's like you're either getting cancelled or you're having the busiest event ever. But nah, he's
very good, mate.
Yeah, I met him briefly as well. But
I've never met him yet.
Wraz is smashing it. The whole scene over there is smashing it as well. And I just think, yeah, man, we keep it. We'll get over there one day. We will
do. Canada will definitely be first.
It's a process, man. It's a fucking process.
But we want to do it. I know you see Mifham's moving to America now because it makes sense.
He's there. He's probably there all the time, isn't he? He's probably, but he's at home. Like I remember him. Who did he go on tour with? It was like, was it him and Wraz or him and someone else? Did like quite a long one, and then I think he was like, he put a thing. He was like, oh, I've been home for the first time in like 2.5 months. It's like,
that's crazy.
I imagine he's watching like, I don't know what his living family, because he's younger than us, isn't he? But like what his living situation is. But if he's got his own place, if I was away 2.5, 3 months,
I think he would just live with his parents because there's no point.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the point in paying for a?
Depends how young. I don't know. He's younger than us. Yeah,
like
100%.
24 maybe.
Yeah, he's got to be then. But I just imagine you're like, it doesn't matter how old you are, but like, you're paying for a place, you're on tour. How many months of the year?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then you're just looking at your rent money or your mortgage, whatever. You're like, in that particular place, you're not spending any time there. You're like, wow, I seem to be going through these few cities every fucking. Yeah, I might as well have a place in one of them.
Right, yeah, just do it.
And then just go back and visit home or
Yeah.
wherever it is you raised your family, wherever it is you grew up. Bases, it's kind of crazy. Crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy, man. It must be very tiring doing the American tour that long.
Yeah, because they've got a much longer journey.
long.
That's why they laugh at us when we remember when we were talking about, oh man, yeah, driving down to Bristol. Oh my god. They were like,
Honestly, we do like more than 2 hours. I'm like, nah, fuck that, man.
But that's because our worldview is smaller.
Yeah.
Not worldview. I like our country is,
yeah.
it's, you know, going more than 2 hours. It's next level, bro.
It's annoying.
It's next level here, bro. It's a joke. People are like, oh yeah, just listen to 3 of your podcasts in the car on the way to a gig.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
Oh, but wow, yeah, Wraz, absolutely amazing tune. That's,
Yeah,
I
big
would
up,
say
brother.
one of our favourites of the show for shizzle my nizzle, brother. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we're going heavy again.
We'll keep. Wow, we worked our way up that way, haven't we? But we'll bring it back down. We've got the releases to get into as well. But we're not quite done with the dubs yet. A few more. Talking of an artist that's worked with Wraz many a times, and they do have dubs in the bank as well. Pavan here, featuring the track by a brand new artist to the show, Zurglin. Zurglin
Sounds sort of spacey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something out of an alien sort
What
of
was
name.
that? What was the evil guy from Toy Story? I swear his name is like begins with a Z.
Which one? Oh, Zurg.
Zurg. That's just Zurg.
Yeah.
Oh, we have.
There is a Zurg.
Oh, yeah, we do. Shit. Is that where he gets it from? I forgot about that. Yeah, I can Zurg. Get it? Fuck. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's jokes. I've never really thought about that. That's
your father.
That's what's reminded me of fucking Toy Story and not the actual guy called Zurg.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's so weird.
Yeah, Zurglin and Feet Pavan. It's called End of Days. Check this one out. Goes in. There's actually there was a couple to choose from these collabs. Well, featuring with Pavan and him, but we chose this one. Absolute bad boy. Check it out.
Smoke and haze, into the maze, sounds like the end of days. Fire, blaze, smoke and haze, into the maze, sounds like the end of days. Fire, blaze, smoke and haze, into the maze, sounds like the end of days. Fire, 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 into the maze, sounds like the end of days.
Fire, blaze, smoke and haze, into the maze, sounds like the end of days. Sounds like the city raise, whole world gone craze. But you thought this sound was done? This ain't a BadKlaat phase. This ain't a Blocklab game. Decadent living movement. Worldwide without connection. My Jen gave you the blueprint. My Jen done pass out the front line. Open the floodgates, that was all normal. Would you think really passed down barriers? Else I took, could've set a map postal. Fire, blaze, smoke and haze. Into the maze. Sounds like the end of days. Sounds like the city raised. Whole world gone crazy. What you thought this sound was done? This ain't a Blocklab phase. This ain't a Blocklab game. Man, I know combatants. You don't wanna come around talking forth. You will get a foot to the pancreas. You will get a foot to the pancreas. Louder, big man talk and badness. What you think really putting that work? 2 decades, but I still out of madness.
Shut up.
You love that cheese, man.
You know what? Pavan loves a heavy tune.
He loves a lot of the.
He loves a heavy tune.
We're gonna massively presume that old, what's his name? Zurglin. We call him Zurglinger or something. Just add a few letters or syllables. That he's from them sides, North America sides. But Pavan works with a whole bunch. I'm trying to think if he's introduced us to many of them, or it's just like he's with Wraz, with Abstract, Colt Kurtz. He suits. Pavan's one of the few his voices that can even cut through a track.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Like that. I think like just if you think about, my voice would not cut through. Not that I rap or MC or sing or anything.
Lowy.
But I'm thinking of other MCs. I'm like, would they really cut through or ride?
Slowy probably.
Slowy, Pavan, like them kind of peeps. Yeah, 100%.
You need those high ends.
Yeah. But maybe that some of that is in the magic of the mix. But yeah, interesting, very interesting, man. Pavan's he's sat on loads. When Wraz was over, I got the chance to sit in the studio with him and Snowy. Yeah, not Slowy, but Snowy. Come down from Knots. I think the trains all mash up that day as well, and they knocked out a couple tunes, Wraz, Snowy and Pavan together. I got a couple photos from that. So I don't know whether they're just going to drop on socials one day, or maybe I'll put them in the zine when that tune comes out and stuff. Maybe we do a little mini write, or haven't really done anything like that though. So it might just be for socials and a clip, and when we put this out one day. But we'll see. It'd be nice to do something with them. There's only a couple. It's one of those where like at one point it was just Pavan and Wraz in the studio, and Snow was off smoking a joint or getting food or something, and then switch round the other way around. It was like Pavan wasn't there, and then it's just Wraz. And so yeah, it's just one of them where I think I took a group shot of them, but they're like backlit quite badly because it's just a tiny little pirate studio booth, isn't it? So
is that what it was? Pirate?
Yeah, is it in Dalston as well? Actually, it was on the same Dalston High Street. It's just off there, and come out and you just turn right out of Kingsang rather than left. Is it Kingsang? Whatever it is, there's the same usual stop we know when you get off.
Sick.
But yeah, big up Pavan, man. Big up to Zurglin. Welcome to the podcast, bro. We'll have to find your channels and whatnot. We haven't been plugging socials. You know where to go find these people. Most of them have been on the pod before. Do you know what I mean? We do plug them. If you follow us at DeepTempo140, you'll see all the clips come out, and they'll all be tagged to all these artists, all the labels when we get into the releases as well. But this one, another dub. We're still in dub mode. We've got a few more. Changer, man. Frozen Plates
Frozen Plates head, man. That's a Frozen Plates head. Obviously makes drum bass a lot as well. But yeah, he's got some more dubstep / 140 tunes. So this one is called
Function Void.
Let's have it. It's heavy.
downtime. Todd's gone for a shit, so we'll play the second drop. I think it goes a bit 4-4.
I would say way too quick for a shit.
That was quite a quick shit to be fair. I'm proud of Bit of techno for you there, lads, man. Bit of 140 techno.
You know how we do.
Jeez. Change is different though, man. He does. And I suppose in terms of the tunes he's had on Frozen Plate so far, have been very like wobbly, like kind of. He's got some good shit.
He's very, very good,
shit,
man. Yeah.
And obviously, he used to. I mean, he made D&B originally, right?
Yeah, D&B.
That was his first thing. But now he's making all this kind of. It's good for the producers, man. Like a bit of breath of fresh air in it. Like just make some other shit, get outside of what you normally make. And hey, some producers end up getting more love in the genres that isn't their like core thing, like what they wanted to start out in, and they just like, oh shit, I'm getting love over here, right? That's where my bookings are. It's like they just
good example. Slowy, he was more grime, but he's more dubstep now. Now he gets more bookings than ever.
Yeah, he definitely gets more. I mean, even Logan was saying about the amount he plays out, and he was like, he's told some of the grime lads before, he's like, mate, you need to get on this dubstep shit. Like, it's 140. Like some of it is bad boy, and they just like. Just because it's not like the core people who are like they're not involved or they're not like in the grime world or like in but it's like grime suffers just as much if not worse than dubstep in low times in terms of like not having many nights.
Nah, at all. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like because I feel like especially because the energy is different. Because it is MC led. Tends to be like more so. You got your Spyros and whatnot, but it's more. It tends to be more MC led in terms of the attraction and getting people out. But then the ones who make it are in those bigger spaces. It's like the gap is almost too. It's like unless you've made it to that level, you've had those hits that have already charted off, or like people are playing and banging, or you got a collab with someone who's top. Do you know what I mean? You had that collab with D-Double, whatever it is that got you up there. Yeah. Then you're struggling for bookings.
100%, mate.
Whereas in dubstep, there ain't enough hosts.
Oh, no, not at all, mate.
There just isn't. No. And like, if you learn the art of hosting and MCing, you can do a bit of both.
Yep.
I mean, look at our boy Donny Rampage now, like coming through in certain dubstep circles. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He is a grind boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely got on loads more. Like I never saw his name on anything until we started like seeing him on the lights we were on. And now I'm seeing him on all sorts.
Yeah, and they're not. It's not like he's just started MCing last week.
Oh no,
do you know what I mean?
He's been doing it.
Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of them. Like Snowy thinks of himself as a grime MC, but his bookings and his love and so it's like he's on drum and bass and he's on dubstep. that's just where they're at. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get on the drum and bass, if you've got the vocals, and I look at Rise Shafiq, man, and D&B, like bookings during the summer and whatnot, it's even better than dubstep right now, man. If you want to get out there, if you like it, I wouldn't say do it because if you are only about grime and you don't fuck with anything else, fair play to you, man. Because you're doing it for the love, truly. Then, and if you're lacking bookings, or trying to get bookings.
Yeah.
But if you're struggling, and you do actually like a bit of dubstep, or if you haven't even explored the other genre enough, you haven't even looked about. Do you know what I mean?
The thing, the name's just tainted because people assume it's going to be like robots and heavy shit.
Yeah.
Even the grime probably like, oh no, dubstep. No.
Nah, yeah.
Like they don't know what it is. And that's the biggest issue with dubstep, and what's always has been. It hasn't got a proper identity like the way what dubstep we play.
Yeah.
Hasn't got an identity anymore. That's why everyone starts calling it 140. But what's that?
Yeah.
Like, that's a broad spectrum of music.
It's a BPM, yeah. It's just it captures everything. That's the thing, isn't it? The terms used rightly when it's like DJs who are like they play multiple genres of stuff, or they're like known for a certain area. It's like, yeah, well, I don't only play dubstep. I do play some grime. I do play some garage. I play some 4/4 techno-y stuff, and it's all around 140 BPM. So that's just what I say in my sets. Like, okay, that's easy for you. That makes sense. It's like, it's just a bit easier than saying I'm going to play a dubstep, techno, grime, and garage set tonight.
100%.
I'm just going to do a 140 set. Come through. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing. You go out on the high street right now, and you ask 100 people what's dubstep. They will literally 99 people will say it's robots and heavy shit. They will 100%.
Proper heavy shit. Yeah.
100%.
We still get it with our fam and friends, don't we?
Yeah,
Even though we've been doing this for 5 years.
Like, they're like, oh yeah, dubstep, Skrillex, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, he does make somewhat our stuff now.
Yeah.
But no.
It's a bit more than that.
A bit more, yeah. That's the problem. But anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I was just talking to Logan. I mean, he's had some sick time with Sir Hiss this year as well.
Yeah.
Sir Hiss is another one. Is he a dubstep art producer? No, he's not. He makes some dubstep. He also makes some grime. He also makes some garage. The guy can make whatever the fuck he wants because he's so talented. And Logan's had a chance to travel with him. He's been to Helsinki and went to somewhere else with Sir Hiss as well, traveling and playing. And that's what the thing Logan was trying to say. Get on it, peeps.
In it.
Last couple dubs. Second to last, we got a new one from Darker. You were the one. You were like, bro, we got to get this one on.
Yeah, it's good.
Proper sick. We've had him on the podcast maybe twice before. I feel like it is. I feel like he had a Wid Fam release, was it? That was very sick, and there was one tune on there that was like, it wasn't like typical halftime, and I was feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's play this one. The Dust, it's called.
We're out of the ground and we take it from the dust we are. To the dust we shall return.
For a piss, yeah, if he tells you it's shit, it's a liar.
We're out of the ground and we're taken from the dust we are. To the dust we shall return.
the gutter. Yeah.
Bad boy darker.
I was saying to old Sebo Dreads, like this tune for me, Beezy would be a perfect vocalist for it. It's got that vibe what he did back in the day.
Do you know what I think subliminally gave you that idea? You did actually say this to me like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
It's because he's called Darker.
Yeah.
Get darker.
Get darker.
And you're thinking of
Darker.
the whole crew, and you're thinking of Beezy being on there as a regular. That's what.
Do you know what it is? It reminds me of some of the. Do you remember Demon?
Yeah.
Demon.
Yeah.
He used to make tracks for Beezy basically, and
Well,
it's
yeah,
got
of
a
course.
similar vibe to it.
Yeah.
But he would be perfect.
What,
But
Demon and
he
his-
doesn't really do it anymore. That's the problem. But maybe one day he'll come back and he'll get on a track or get on a
Beezy.
night. Yeah, Beezy.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is. That'll be fucking good. And Demon actually. Does Demon make tunes? I don't know. I haven't.
Isn't it? It's one of Thingy's 10 aliases.
Whose?
Macabre unit thing.
Probably.
I think it's his, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. Am I go? No, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember.
And what's his
tracks.
other one?
God, there's loads of.
It's just do
Beezy
you know what?
on
It's, you know when you just put on the spot, I'm like, yeah, it's one of his like 10 aliases, isn't it? Nerve.
Is it? I didn't even know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I just thought he was
Used
just
to make
another guy.
grime beats back in the day. Yeah, nah. I mean, yeah, he doesn't. Them guys now, they're active for like 5 minutes and then they go again. And I haven't seen anything of him in.
No.
And then who was it? Someone else was starting to run Mud as well. Bring Macabre Unit Digital
Zora
back.
was.
That was it. Yeah, I was like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Like, they're bringing-
Nerd's doing a lot of mastering.
Yeah, he does. I know he does that, but
Yeah.
I mean, just like themselves and their own
Oh, yeah,
tunes,
their
sort
own
of
tunes.
things.
Yeah, I don't
Just
hear too
they,
much,
they
no.
come and then they go. But I mean, I guess you don't live family. You don't know. You don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Same for a lot of the old heads I see, and I know why some of them aren't, because you know them a bit better. You've met them, chatted with them, and you know whether it's personal circumstance or whatnot. They're just like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I love it, but I can't be as dedicated to it as I used to be when I was 25. I'm now nearly 40 or whatever, and I've got kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, I'm sure it. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? Who knows? There's so many artists out there with 20 different.
Ramification. That's one of the word. That's one of the tracks. Ramification.
Yeah. You can picture him saying it.
Yeah. Strap Nation.
Last dub of the
Standing
show.
ovation.
Last dub of the show, man. Then we're gonna get into some releases for you.
Oh, we got some hard shit.
Don't forget about the releases. We've got the dates for you.
we'll be there.
There's like 9, 10 releases for you. We're gonna blast through them. We're literally just gonna give you the track and the date, and then we'll keep them swiftly moving.
We say that, and then we'll talk shit.
Nah, let's do it, bro. This one,
forget.
Seek ID and Obedeya. Obedeya. This track's called Self Doubt. Check it out. There you go.
What's that noise? Sorry,
I don't know.
someone outside.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened then?
I don't know. Some crackhead outside. We get a bit of that around sometimes when the windows are open anyway, because we're dancing around. We've got to crack the windows open. We get hot, but usually when they close, it's nice and peaceful. I forget I live in Brixton.
When we were outside earlier, this fucking crackhead was fucking running away from a dealer. She owed him money.
Yeah, and she had
like, why are you doing this to me?
She had their shoes on.
Yeah, fucking mad.
Feel bad for them, but it's like it's a daily thing around.
It's a daily thing in Brixton.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Big up CKD, man. Doing bits, and Obedeya, we have to say, is actually DJ, vocalist as well, MC/MC. It says on her profile. Here we are, the noobs here on Deep Tempo, learning every day. We just learned yet another ID. So it's literally as it's spelled. Aurelius, she's got it on Instagram as well. So just go and follow her if you want to check it out. It looks like, I was going to say she's on Planet Wax, not Planet Wax, sorry, Cool FM. I was going to say it's D&B, but I'm guessing it's just a Cool FM Planet Wax takeover she was part of recently.
I've been to Planet Wax. One day we should just have a day session, just go around London and go to like Planet Wax.
You know,
just...
did we not go to? No, I yeah, because it's in Peckham. It's not that far.
Is it not?
Nah, is it Peckham? Yeah. Yeah, it's not that far. NLDC did one down south, SLDC, and I think it was in the time when they moved venues in Dalston, the 1 month that they had off. They like moved it down just to keep it going monthly. Down. It's a really tiny shop though. It's like, but I guess like some people didn't come because it's not up north.
Yeah, makes sense.
Basically, it's so mad here in London. People, we're talking about us moaning about 1 hour and 2 hour drive. Some people in London won't go to an event because it's other side of the river. Like it's literally in their head, it's just like unsurmountable, even though it takes 45 minutes on and they're not even driving, they're just getting on the tube or bus or whatever it is they got to do to get there. It's kind of mad. But yeah, big up CKD, man, for bringing us Obedeya to the show as well. Probably butchering that name. Do apologize if we are, but that is the dubs. That's like the 17 dubs of the show, people.
Did well.
17 of them, man.
Did that in 2 hours, and now we've got to rattle through these actual releases.
Yes, let's do it, man. We're just going to give you the tune we're featuring plus the date, and then we're going to roll.
Yeah, we're gonna roll. When you hear, you know when you be too bored from it.
Let's keep the tune.
We do talk a lot. We get it.
We get it. We get it. You got things to say. We get it. Okay, first up.
Go.
This one, yeah. I've actually got my iPad because Todd was telling me I usually speak. I've probably been doing it anyway.
You have.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got my iPad, yeah. We're going to talk through the releases. We got first up. We are coming with the next system music, yeah. This EP. I think, did I play 1 or 2 of these at NLDC?
Two. You played 2.
2 in Saget Festival,
which we haven't mentioned.
We didn't talk about it. We had a sick time with Saget.
We had a sick time. Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
but there was some technicals, let's just say, with the staging and us getting on that put a bit of a damper. We can't put a bit of a damper on the whole trip and the set itself. Let's just put it like that. But as a whole, we had an amazing time. But it was nothing to do with us. It was to do with the stage and the tech who were running our stage. It was a bit of a disappointment. They were trying their best. We were trying our best. There was a bit of a point where they just kind of gave up, and we were just still sad about it. But we played our set. It's not like we didn't play our set. It was just the whole sound. Everything was messed up. It was really messed up, and we were late coming on. It was a mess. Yeah. But big up to Sada Kozosha for having that, because we had a really, really sick time back in Budapest. But anyway, I played a couple of these there. I played 1 or 2 of these at NLDC. I definitely would have played this one. It's my favorite. It's called Reshma, and I'll give you the date afterwards. Check it out. Mantra, that absolutely stunning. This EP is pain.
I know, and it makes sense to be on system.
Yeah,
100%.
I think I read in the promo, I think it's been like 2 years in the making, this EP.
Really?
It's probably Vivek selected 1 or 2 tunes. Maybe she just made a couple one or pack of 148. He's like selected one. It's like, yeah, let's build an EP around that. And then more have got built on it over the last like year or two. And of course, Vivek's not releasing like every month. He's not, the label's never been like that. He doesn't care about getting out X amount a year or doing it every month or anything. He just puts something out and he feels right to him and he's feeling the whole beats. So yeah, it's been a bit of a process, but yeah, Mantra, she's sick. First time feature on the show as well. So just in case
that's mad actually.
In case for our audience, especially if you're outside the UK or whatnot, to the global art, it's DJ.Mantra. I'm gonna quickly plug the socials. Try my best to as we go follow her. The EP will be out on the 27th of September. Look out for those pre-order dates and whatnot. It might be up on Bandcamp and whatnot before, but let's just gonna put this out quickly as well. That is System 49.
Is it
so
now?
I do wonder if something's gonna happen for the big old 50, whether Vivek's gonna have a release himself. He's done a couple like Bandcamp releases, obviously, that haven't been like system vinyl releases and whatnot. So I mean, I'm presuming this one's gonna be on vinyl, you know, like System 49 as well. I will be instantly copying myself because I just love it. It's true essence of just like breaks them perfectly in the 140 format.
You've still got a little bit of space down here, so you got to fill up a few more. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I need to better organise down below. Because I shouldn't have.
I've got loads of pubes down there. Sorry, it was just an easy one.
You are something else, you know that.
You'll organise you down below, mate.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. We're not all going on holiday.
We're all going on holiday, go Greece.
You've already had your bikini line done, haven't it?
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
Get your bikini wax. Next up, man, we're keeping it moving. Let's keep it rolling. We don't actually have an exact date for this one, but you, bro, you've been... Oh, no, wait there. Sorry, I nearly missed one. I'm talking about a different thing. We do have a date for this one, I think. It's just not in order on my notes. But I'll tell you what, we'll play it for you first. Oz and Our Man come in on the next... White Peach Records. Let's go.
Our Man and Oz.
Bad Man.
That's my favourite of the EP, that one.
Bad.
What was the name of the track again? I get something.
Emmerich, yes. Yeah. It's the third track on the EP. I don't know if it's, can't remember if it's named that one. The first track as well. They're not all strictly 140 on this EP. It was like 120, 130. I think it's like a 130 something. Can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, that's the track that definitely I'm really feeling the glide. I've nearly played the first track, but that one just, I don't know, this morning. Sometimes that's what happens on the podcast. It's like, you know, it depends on your own mood as well. You listen to an album or an EP and it's like, oh, I like that one. And then one day, one's your favourite. And then the next day, it's just like your mood is like, when I was quickly going through this morning, I was like, oh, fuck, this one. We're going to play this one. But sick. Head over to White Peach, go cop, go support. Next up.
Oh, I fucking love this one, man.
Yeah,
this
boy.
one, bad boy. I tell you what, Slimsy's got some tunes, mate. You go listen to his fucking Rinse show, It's just fucking full of dubs from like people, and it's just they're all like a lot of heavy shit,
stacked,
heavy shit. But this is a vinyl. Is this vinyl? Yeah, it'd be vinyl.
Dub plate, yeah,
it'd be a dub plate. This one is Meza. This I think it's like 5 tracks, but there's this track especially called It's Alive. That is just mad, just crazy. We're not actually sure on the date, but just listen to this tune and then you'll keep a lookout on Slim's Oss.
We mentioned it earlier, didn't we? They're up for order for a certain amount of days.
Yeah.
So keep your eye on Slimsy's.
But yeah, check this one, man. It's fucking wicked. Fucking hell. They love it, mate.
Yeah.
Their Slims are just, they love heavy shit, but like...
Picture him just cutting it up. I can't even move that because I've selotaped it.
Yeah, you are.
Do you know what? I think it was during, I don't know if they fixed it to be honest because I've not even checked, but there was like a setting because you couldn't do it on the controller itself, like with a button at the back or something. You had to literally do it in the settings to turn this off.
Yeah, weird.
And there was one update to the software and it was just broke.
Oh, really?
And so I was getting annoyed because I was accidentally knocking it when I was like having a mix. I was like, so I just want it off because I keep knocking it. And like, when I'm in the, like, once you're like hour in, like 45 in, and you're like in the zone, and you just and you're slapping it. It's not like a proper deck. Do you know what I mean? It's
I mean, look at us in fucking Poland. We hit something 3 times in 2 hours.
That's because the decks were higher. They were like up here.
Still waiting for that one.
Slimsy loves a little chop on the old.
Mate. But yeah, that's fucking wicked, mate. Go on, Mezzo. That's
big up, Mez. Doing bit. Remember, we weren't sure it was like Mezzo dub but it's just dub Mezzo. Like
Mezzo, no dub.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the releases. I'm in the wrong folder.
Oh my god, this one's crazy, man.
Keeping up with the wubs and the wobs. What do we say about this one, man? What a link up, man. Legendary link up.
Go on, give her the information.
Information.
Yeah.
Do I have it to hand? 3-track EP. I guess it's coming out on Mori Records. The single that's is it already dropped? 4th of September it's coming out with Logan called Seckle. That's the first single. There's another track called Long Boy, but this track right here is called Low Rider. Makes me think of, is that Cypress Hill? No, who is it? Low. Someone comment down below. It's not coming to me right now. But this one, ENiGMA Dubz and Sergeant Pokes. What a collab, bro. What a collab.
This one, just before we play it, reminds me of the old school 2012 ENiGMA Dubz.
Yeah,
basically. Just
Bad
listen
boy.
to this. Americans, you're going to fucking love this one, I tell you.
Let's go.
Let's have it.
Ooh. Played one.
Low rider. Know a couple bad apples, I don't mean cider. Grinning in a cherry red, low rider. ENiGMA, they're jumping in the cage with a tiger. Lord only knows where they'll find you.
Wait, that wheel up's for Pokes. Yeah, big up yourself, brother. Let's go.
You finally gave him the wheel. He always asked for it.
Did he? Did he actually? Come on.
Low rider.
Bro, what a fucking link up. ENiGMA Dubz, Sergeant
Know a
Pokes.
couple bad apples, I don't mean cider. Grinning in a cherry red, low rider. ENiGMA, they're jumping in the cage with a tiger. Lord only knows where they'll find you. Lord only knows where they'll find you.
red lowrider. ENiGMA, they're jumping in the cage with a tiger. Lord only knows where they'll find you.
Jumping in a cage with a tiger beer.
That was good, bro. That was
Thank
good.
you.
You and Poke should go back to back on the mic one time.
It's gonna happen. Don't you worry, mate. I'm a host now.
There you go, man. What a link up, man.
Great link up, really
Yeah.
sick tune. Like it's just fucking
Bad boy.
ridiculous. Old school ENiGMA Dubz bringing that sort of wonk back.
Yeah.
Love it. I mean, it does it anyway, but
Yeah.
it just reminds me of that era.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
Go on.
Do you remember? ENiGMA already has a tune, a dub that's not come out, an instrumental called Lowrider that we have.
Yeah, it does.
And I do wonder whether it's a coincidence that maybe Pokes just selected and chose these lyrics for the instrumental.
Yeah.
And then, so ENiGMA's labeled the track Lowrider because the instrumental was completely different. It's not, you can't, in my head, I went back and listened to it and I was like, has he morphed? I was like, I remember there was a track called Lowrider because I played it out quite a few times.
Yeah,
I feel like at that pack that we had, that was like, there was like a couple that you would play all the time and there's a couple I would play all the time. And that original Lowrider dub from ENiGMA, that's still not out. We've still got.
I can't remember the exact tune, but I remember the name of it. But
I got it. I was thinking about it. I was like, it's not like he's just updated that tune or edited it in some way. It's completely different beat.
You should call it Lowrider 2.
Yeah, so maybe Pokes just laid down the lyrics for this, and that's what he picked, and he was like, oh shit, let's call it Lowrider, and can change up the other one. But anyway, big up. Look out for that one. The date, as we said, I think it's 20th? 23rd?
I think that one's like the
20th for the whole EP. So this one, the main track, Lowrider, it will drop with the whole EP on the 20th of September. Next up.
Let's have it.
Also on the 20th of September.
We're going wonky, mate. We're doing the wonks, mate. Let's have this one. This one's bad boy.
For feature, we've spoke about this guy on the show before because we played shows with him and whatnot.
Yeah.
And just generally in the scene. But first time feature on the show. Let's give this guy some love because he's a Donny. He's been around for a long time.
Yes,
Defuse.
And he's a very good DJ.
Yes.
And he likes vinyl.
Yeah, he does.
And he's very good at it.
Defuse is on the show.
And he deserves a lot of respect. And these tunes are fucking sick.
It's about time they come out. There's a few heads I know about these tunes. Probably got these tunes from him, got the dubs from him and whatnot, and been playing them. Of course, most high profile, biggest name that's been playing these tunes for a long time is N-Type. N-Type's been playing these for ages. Defuse obviously himself been playing these for ages. Mad that he's got them signed actually. He's not like one of these artists. I do wonder whether he's got more in the bank that he's not really been putting out there. But no, it's like, oh shit, they're finally signed. They're coming out. And this is on a brand new label as well. It is a new label and it is a new name to the show. And they're called Move to This.
Move to This.
Yes. So Move, the number 2, and then DIS. That's how you'll find them. Actually, I haven't got them up on Instagram or anything like that, but we know they have a SoundCloud page.
Is this a New Zealand brand?
They are New Zealand, which is another thing. I was like, oh shit. So
I remember.
Defuse is releasing this with these guys. They actually have another release that's coming. It might be out by the time this podcast is out because I can't remember the exact date, but it's Doubters.
Yeah,
Doubters on there.
That was a good one.
But that's out real soon. Of course, we know that like this is going to be out as well before our next podcast. So it was just kind of like we've had Doubter on many times. There's like a tribally track that Doubter's made on that, which is one of my favorite Doubters I've heard. It's very sick. These are like on limited lave cut vinyl. Don't know if it's 30 or 50 limited press sort of thing. Of course, Defuse loves his vinyl. I always knew if he's going to release his tune, it's going to be on vinyl of some sort.
Cool man.
So check this one out. It's called Overdrive. 20th of September coming on Move to This.
Selassie.
Got me in the mood to go out. It's fucking Sunday.
Should we do it, lads? Should we do it?
Yeah,
It's bank holiday Sunday,
I
then.
wish I could, man. I've got to go on holiday.
Yeah.
Lad. I don't know if you heard. I'm going on holiday to Greece. We got my Greece family. Let's go.
Pick up the
I'm going to take my USB, get in a bar and play this tune.
Nice.
Just be like, see what they do.
Random restaurant.
What?
Clear out. Yeah, not whilst we're having our
I'm literally going to
starters.
going to the quietest place in Crete as well. Literally, so it's like,
Nice. Little...
probably don't think they've got much going on. Although it's only like a 10-minute drive to Malia.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were there in them ends, you know? Didn't know.
Yeah, but it's like there's Analypsy's very quiet and like adult only kind of.
Right.
I was like, I ain't doing no kids this shit.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded weird.
No, you booked that hotel last time and you just had nothing but kids making noise.
Man, I couldn't even fucking go in the pool. There's too many people, man. Like on this one, no one goes in the pool, but yeah.
You got to go to the adult only places, bro.
You know how it is, but yeah, fucking
Anyway,
how
big up
defused.
Defused.
That's fucking bad boy, mate. Please send more if you've got any. I know you have.
Yeah,
Please
he's
send more.
probably
We'd
sat
love
in
to
a
play them out. We're playing India soon. I don't know if you heard.
Big up move to this as well for bringing out starting a brand new label, man. Big up yourselves. We're talking about N-Type earlier and playing these out, probably like one of my high profile
weird how we connect like that, isn't it?
I know. I might have thought about it earlier, but I can't actually remember if I did. It just happens like that. I mean, the scene is interconnected. People do know other people.
That's correct.
So that kind of just how it happens. We don't have the exact date for this one, but it's a 2-tracker. It's come on Wheeling Deal. I think this is the best Wheeling Deal of the year so far. Let's put it that way.
Ooh.
There's been some fucking sick ones, but it is the return of BadKlaat and Requake, bro.
Oh, the biggest
Come
collab
on.
combination from like the early 2010, 2011 sort of era.
The A track, I think it's actually been around for a while. It's just one of those that never like got out. I think so. It's called No Guts. We were actually playing the B side, which I told you we were together. We were going to where were we going? And I voice noted. I remember I said to him, I listened. Don't know where we were going, but I was just like, mate, that B side is fucking.
No, it was Team Rocket.
That was it. I was gonna say, yeah, it was definitely UK. I remember walking London streets. But yeah, BadKlaat and Requake. This B-side track, it's called Y2K 38. Y2K38, if you want to say it. Check this one out. You can, I mean, fucking bad boy, man. Actually,
Nostalgia.
Bad boy tunes.
All right, let's get started.
What happened, man? What the hell happened there?
I was feeling it.
All right, let's get started.
Here he is. The guy is about to do me dirty, man. Just look out for it, Pete. Basically, he's already warned me and he's told me he's going to do me dirty with that clip. Yeah, I don't think he's told me he's going to do some really bad shit on the internet. He's always doing me dirty because he's making clips and shit.
When I get the idea, I love it. When I find that idea, I'm like, oh, here we are. This is what we want. People are going to love that.
Oh, it's all bants, isn't it? It's all bants.
Yeah, just got to say with that track, I love they're using those old school sounds.
Yeah.
That the old school.
Don't really get, like it's one of them. Like if you're from that, if you know that era, you know their tunes.
Yeah,
you're kind of like, could only be them. But are they still active? Are they still about? It's kind of like, yeah, they're fucking sick. But I think it fits today. Like you can see why Wheel and Deal, N-Type specifically, him on a personal note, that tune, his sets. Like, makes
he
sense.
must have a really good relationship with BadKlaat because he had a BadKlaat on as a single 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Don't worry. I was going to say.
Don't even worry about it, lads. It's all good because we're.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say BadKlaat is like very active in the EDM dubstep scene, and he plays a lot of like Lost Lands Festival and like the big American festivals over there. So
doing bits. But glad to see.
They got Requake as well, man. Like the duo. If they are, I assume they are still a duo.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Still doing bits together, bro. Doing it.
This one, yeah. This was
what we on?
Hardcore.
Yeah, with the notes are just not in the order of the set list on the thing. So we found out. I mean, let's get
Hamdi. I mean, what else can we really say? We've said it a lot whenever we feature him. We featured him in a few episodes ago anyway. But the guy's doing bits. He's come with an edit.
He's doing like orange with juicy bits.
He's what?
So, you got like smooth or bits.
Oh yeah,
Hamdi's doing orange bits.
He's doing that. Doing some Tropicana with bits.
Yeah, he ain't doing the blue smooth label.
No,
He's on the green with bits.
He's doing bits.
Doing bits, bro. He might be on green as well, but I don't know. Shout out Hamdi, man. I mean, I heard he's living in America now, I think.
I just don't blame him.
Logan was saying. Was it Logan?
Yeah, Logan said
saying, I think he's thinking about it, or he is.
Yeah, you saw him at Outlook.
Yes, and they were talking. He either is or he's thinking about it. I can't remember which way around it is. I imagine it's a bit of a process. I imagine for someone like him proving that he's good enough and has all the press required to go to America, I'm pretty sure his management will have solved that in about 5 days. Yeah. Whereas for us, it's going to take 5 years. But we'll get there. Shout out Hamdi. I do think with this particular thing, we got mixed feelings about it. Let's not be afraid, man. It's Goblin, man.
It's Goblin, and I do really love the edit. It's really good. But
in our head, we're like, it should stay dub.
It should stay dub.
Should it come out?
It should. It should. Goblin original should. I mean, the Hamdi one. We can release that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Goblin people should be a dub forever. But it's not.
None of us qualms with the tune existing. No, it exists.
The tune's amazing. It's one of the biggest hypey tunes. Mala Boiler Room wheel twice.
Yeah.
Like that's an iconic clip.
Yeah. But even and the edit, it exists. And people have made stuff before, but it's all been vinyl sampled, of course.
Of course.
I don't know who's had. I don't think anyone who's been blessed with a digital file straight from Koki has been like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to go make an edit of it now. Yeah. Like you would either say, if you've been given the file already, you're going to have made a remix of it. Whereas I think those who have took it, make an edit of everything before, that's a whole different thing. But this, there is a remastered version of Goblin coming out digitally. There is the Hamdi remix coming of it digitally, and they're coming together, packaged up on a UKF. Might have to cut this whole section out, innit? We don't know.
You're gonna have to upload it to your account.
We get send promos, but we do have to remind some labels that we won't mention names. There's some labels. They just the way they tag stuff on certain platforms means that we get like blocked, not just Everything gets copyright claimed. That's completely fine. We can't monetize the podcast, people. That's why if you want to support us on Patreon, any other means, come to our events. Maybe you don't not offer Patreon, but maybe you want to buy a sick little DT cap. You know, we've got the 5 panels. We've got the dad caps like this kind of shape,
like this,
curly cap. We've got both types of the hats now as well. I don't know. Did I actually put that on the store? I don't think I have. I don't think I even ordered a sample. Could have. No, I did. It is on the store. But yeah, if you want to support us in those ways, you can do. But we do have to double check. This might be in the show. It might not, but let us know if it is.
If not, it's on Patreon.
Let us know if you're feeling it. I'm sure you've been. All of you who've been seeing Hamdi and his sets. I think he was playing in Austin this weekend, just gone last night, night before. Looked like he had a big, massive set there. I mean, he's doing bits, any. But I'm waiting for the wave of let's just say overkill, overplay. Is that the word?
It's going to be an overplay.
Because of the. Everything that like this has its little phase where it's like it's just like swamped, and we're at the back end of festival season now, so maybe it'll be done by time. Maybe it'll be like into early club season, and then we'll just hear it every now and again because people will be like, okay, I've played it a few times now, I'm good, but they'll be trying to get on it quick. Anyone who's blessed with it, this one, it is the handy edit of Koki Goblin. Let's go, come on, UKF.
Hamdi.
Quick one.
He's doing a fucking good edit though, to be fair. I remember hearing it Outlook when we went 2 years ago. Was it? Yeah, 2 now.
To where?
Outlook.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Koki played
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's out there. It exists. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting for the wave. Do you know what I mean? There's already enough hype as it is. You think about the skankers and whatnot that got in there in the first place. Like, they were in certain crowds, like online mixes and radios and whatnot, especially on the North American side of things. Obviously, still there's enough heads here that have been playing it. His and Chesco's collab, absolutely rinsed. Still hearing it actually. Still hearing it mixed because it is a bad boy tune. That's the thing. But it's just like, fuck, when something like this, I felt like, do you know what I mean? It didn't matter how you feel about it actually, because it's not like I said, it's not like you don't like it. It's a mixed feelings thing about something that's so historic. That's what it is.
That's the
thing.
It's
something that's so precious to the scene. And it's like one of those mad tunes that we're like hear it, especially in the wave that we're in the UK. Kind of like a bit more bubbly. Like we're all a bit leaning into that two-step garage side of things.
And I feel like there's certain DJs you go see, like a Mala or a Koki or a Sepia. You will play the tune, and it's like,
On
you go
vinyl
see them, you
or
might hear
digi,
Goblin,
yeah.
but now you're going to hear everyone play Goblin.
Yes.
Which is, it's cool for, their pockets, but... But, as like, it's going to be one of them where you go, oh, everyone's playing it now. That's the thing. But it's cool, and the edit is really cool, so don't get me wrong, we're not hating, we actually love both tunes.
Do you know what actually it is? It might be the Outlook UK effect. We already were like coming out of it like, might have heard Goblin too many times, do you know what I mean? And like some people have the digits.
Hellcat, wasn't it? That was the big one.
Hellcat and Goblin. No, do you know what, like I remember.
Oh, and Goblin, yeah, he did.
Mate, I must have heard it through the firmly rooted speakers. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
N-Type back to back with Riz. I think Riz played it.
Yeah.
There's a whole. It was like every day. I don't think every day that dubstep was on, I heard Goblin. I was like, and I heard Poison Dart, and I heard Hellcat by everyone. And I heard
Booker's Finest remix.
Every day. It was like sometimes you go to an event and you're like, come on, man, someone dig deeper. Yeah. And that's why when I seen Donga's set for the mine, I was like, fuck me. I was just like,
But he did play Goblin.
Pure.
Not on vinyl.
He played, mate. The rest of the set set the scene. We
that was early as well.
Heard Chrome Star Surgery. We heard. Do you know what I mean? He just went back and back. He played some really obscure shit. I was like, fucking hell. Haven't heard this one in about 5 years, man. No one's hyped for it. Like, crowd's not going mad. Everyone's bopping. I'm at the back just. I think I got some food. We walked up, didn't we? Because it was early. It was like lunchtime. It's like, fucking hell. Donga's got the tunes, man.
It's because DJs want to be the one to play like the new fresh shit. And at the time, Hellcat was huge. Like, a dub.
It's a dub, so people are playing.
Sir Hiss was Biggest Finest was a dub, but it was coming out, so it got sent around. And but then it is a bit like, fucking hell, come on, people. Let's have something else.
Yeah, let's have some deep shit. Let's have some new.
That's why I love it when I see, like, we was talking about, is it Naprima?
Yeah.
The way she did her vinyl set was so it was for us, and just great selection.
Yeah,
not just playing the hype shit.
Of course, Mini.
It's a bit like
Mini played a lot of fresh, wobbly shit, fresh stuff.
Like we even though it was a big tune, we would never play Skanker. I feel like that's a Hamdi should be one playing Skanker.
Yeah, I know.
Like I feel like Hamdi
we're spoiled though because of how much we get.
Yeah,
that's
true.
the thing.
Yeah,
and not even just dub, but it's just like stuff might come out within a month, but we're still playing. Yeah. We dig deeper. We've got a massive library, me and you, between the pair of us, man. We do. Quite spoiled.
Because we're older and we've actually had a lot of years collecting. Like my digi files go back from like 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
I've still got the same files.
Yeah.
They're just transferred over different computers over these years. I've actually my hard drive in my bag. Right, I have to back it up because if I lose that,
oh mate, done. I've had my losses, haven't I? I've got hard drives. I think I can connect them, but this is from ages ago, years ago, uni days, much more wilder days. But yeah, big up Hamdi, man. No, big up Koki as well.
I say we're not hating. We fucking love both.
Yeah, no, we're worried about how much we're gonna hear it out, and that's the thing. That's the thing.
But fair play. I mean, fucking amazing.
It's a piece of history. That's what I think. I feel like this moment now, like these coming out. It's 13th of September, by the way, on UKF, like we said. Because Goblin is a piece of history in itself. Now that this master's coming out, and it's like, you got to remember, like, again, we're saying about our age, there's a whole wave of 18, 19, 20 fresher ravers, never experienced Goblin on a big old sound system, never experienced it in a festival environment, and they're getting it now. So they're like, they're experiencing it for the first time, and it's going to be their moment. And so the Hamdi edit is going to be a part of that. So when they're older, they're going to look back and they might know it. It's like, you know how we reference, oh man, that sick hip hop beat that we love. It's actually sampled from an old 70s track. And that wasn't our moment.
Yeah.
The gap isn't as big.
I know
it's 20 years, like almost 20 years rather than like 30 years or like from the 90s to the 70s, like maybe like 25, 30 year gap. But it's the gap's still there, and it's like a new generation who are going to look back and they're going to associate this tune with the Hamdi edit, not the original. That's going to be their tune. That's going to be their Goblin. Let's remember. Like, you got to remember it. You got to fair play to him, man. He's doing fucking bits. The fucking stage he played at in Austin, bro.
He must have a really on it team with it, like who just know how to.
He's got it now.
Social media, because he's just.
Does he even know where he's at 1 week to the next?
Like, he must be so tired.
He's got to focus on like this week.
Like
this next week or two. And then it's like, yeah, bro, you must be on calls and meetings. Like, getting keeping up production when you're that busy is tough.
And like, does he get to enjoy the shows? Is that, or is it literally like, yo, next, let's go, we've got to go. Like, next play.
Get on the flight to the next thing. Yeah.
Or is it like, can you have a drink? Can you chill?
Someone needs to long form podcast with him by the sounds of it, bro. Sit down.
I feel like
if he's back in the UK, I mean, I'm guessing he's gone back to see family still. Let us know, bro.
We would love to have a chat with you, Hamdi, if you are up for it.
Let's do it.
To be honest, we probably trust you to come around this house as well. This flat, because we know you're a good lad.
Yeah. He's not waiting.
So we definitely want to speak to you because it's interesting, and you know, it's amazing that someone who's come from our scene and like what we're a part of can blow up in such a way where it is like, wow, fuck me, that guy's doing amazing. So yeah, big up, man.
Legend.
Next up, mate.
Legend in the making. Let's do it. Next up, we're gonna do the Patreon tune, bro.
Oh,
next Patreon tune.
Yeah, we normally do it first, but we've gone a bit different with it.
Because we started with Dubz, I felt like we'll end it with this show. We'll plug it towards the end, man. The next Patreon tune of the show, people. We've got one, by none other than the man Dark Eye.
Dark Eye.
Yes, this boy is doing bits. He's had his article releases of late. He's got some more people. He's just had his wheeling deal, hasn't he, as well? Or is that coming?
I think that's coming.
Sorry about that. Just leak that. Fuck it. N-Type won't matter. He won't mind.
He won't mind.
Doesn't matter.
It's coming sometime.
I was like, N-Type won't matter. It doesn't matter. He won't mind.
I mean, it's like in 2 months anyway. Yeah, it's quite soon.
It'd be all right. He's got a wheeling deal coming. We know he's got another one coming as well. The guy is doing bits because he's such a solid producer. And he's joining us on Patreon, fam. This one will be available for the Deep fam this month. So again, if you sign up, you're going to get this tune exclusive for a month before it's available for the fam. Then it's available for the backers, and then it's off, and it's only on the shop, and you got to spend £10 on it. So come and get it for a few quid less. Let's go.
Dark Eye. What a guy. Sick tune.
Yes.
Heavy tune, of course. It's Dark Eye. You know how he does.
Might cater to like the heavier heads, like, you know, like the harder heads. The beat. We didn't even play the beats. The little beats like the second drop of that, which switches it up a little bit as well. So if you want to hear that, check out our Patreon, people, if you want to be able to get that one. Like I said, Deep fam are getting it first, then the fam, then the backers, and there's other tunes at the moment. Like I said, X is on its way down at the moment, down the tiers, we'll say. So those, if you want to back us for a bit cheaper level, you will get them of each eventually as well for £1.40 as the lowest tier is, or no, $1.40, sorry, or £1.
$1, yeah, it's $1
around that. Obviously, currency, that all fluctuates. That's not down to us. That's a global thing. But last but not least, feature of the show, full feature of the show, and then we've got the outro for you, which isn't actual fully released as well. It's a banger, so we're going to plug that for you. But we are going to play you. This is an announcement for the last tune on the tape. This is track 6 on the tape. This artist has actually already been featured. I can't remember what order I've done it in, but I'll just read them through because it's the last one. This is track 6 anyway. But Gazaza and Roland Illusions has already been featured on the feed. Check out 140 Zine as well as Deep Tempo page. Kanamotis, Low Case, Prove, of course, brand new name to the deep end. He's the first outside of Slovenia. I guess you still part of the Balkan crew, as Marcus would say.
It's Croatian.
Yes. And Marcus Isosceles, of course, we led off with that track. He is our front page boy on the magazine and the tape, of course, even though it is actually a group photo with Todd and Boris, but I mean, they wrap around. And then we've got Gazaza. This is Gazaza Oi VIP. You played this tune a long time ago, bro.
I played a few of these, mate. A few times, sorry, Oi VIP, because he sent a pack through a while back, didn't he?
Yeah,
so it's nice to actually, we play it out and we sign it to the 140 zine. And
there we go. We didn't know that was going to happen at the time. You were playing it out.
How weird's that?
I know when Mark said that, because he said we can have it. We can play it out. I was like, go on then. Gazaza Oi VIP. Check this one out.
Fucking love it. Did we have that on the whole time?
No, I turned it on, lad. Don't you worry, mate. I'm on it. I'm on the ball.
I didn't say anything.
On the fucking ball, mate.
But fuck me. I love it. I love that tune. Yeah. I can't remember Oi original though.
What?
I need to go look and have a look.
Yes, because it's already out, but we got the VIP, bro.
We got VIP. Yeah, it's bad boy, man.
I feel like the first time you played this was actually on Raze, you know.
Potentially.
I think it might have been. I feel like I remember like feeling the weight of it. And I was like,
hopefully, I don't know. I remember playing it back to back with Farmer, I believe. I remember doing that. But yeah, I played it like 4 times.
But it's because the first time was a while ago, quite a while ago. Big up Gazaza though. Big up the whole Deep End crew. Like we were saying, we were plugging it at the start in case you skipped it and missed ahead. This one, 6-track compilation, coming on 140 zine. It's the 140 tape volume 1. Yeah, look, there's Cutter on the little sleeve, his head just above the little deep end there. When you fold out the J card inside as well, there's extra photography that didn't make it into the cassette tape. The tape itself was designed by Marcus hashtag or aka M7 Graphics. He does all the artwork for like Deep Dark and Dangerous. He's done a bunch for Inner Mind, for Medi. You wouldn't realize that this little freelancer out of Slovenia is like doing all the artwork. That's his studio. He's just moved now. He's been there at that studio for how many years? Like over 10 years, I think. Yeah. And he's had to move now. He's at it was like an ex-tobacco factory that's now like an art studio, creative place. And there's more photos from inside the zine as well, from the studio space. He like pulls out in the vlog as well. He shows you some of his favorite vinyl in the vlog that
go
he
through all
made.
the vlog, yeah. What his favorite art pieces and stuff. So.
He showed us a few of his like 400 tunes that he hadn't finished, and actually the track Isosceles that was on here, that's on the cassette tape, was one that you got to finish. There was another one that he like said maybe like he said you could finish that one, it's close, and it's a very different vibe. But I thought we needed like Gazaza or VIP. I think like we needed to bring more of that like deep end stomp kind of harder shit. And you got the other guys bringing that more like swaggy style. So 140 of the cassettes left. Total. Well, there is left. They are left, but that's total. That's it. That's all.
I'm going to steal one, so there isn't.
Well, yeah, I'll be selling. There's 140 made. Put it that way. Minus the artist copies, minus Todd's copy, minus my copy. Then realistically we're selling 125, 130. Yeah. So if you want one, they're out on Thursday, 9 p.m. BST.
So tomorrow. At
deeptempo.co.uk as well. Tomorrow for you guys on our website. It's linked down below. Do not miss out. I won't be doing any more. You only get the digital files if you buy the cassette tape. Yeah.
That's how we do it, mate.
I won't be dealing with any criers. Also, the zine will be available. The zine features Heavyweight, Deep End, and Dungeon Beats in Poland. So 2 trips abroad and one here in London. And they'll be available solo as usual. But yeah, big up yourselves and big up everyone that's been supporting us, man. Outro tune, bro.
Oh, yes.
Outro tune.
We are, obviously, we're going to get, you got your sick outro tune, but if you are on Patreon, we have 3 extra dubs as well. So if you go over there now, you'll see 3 extra features from ourselves.
Yeah, 3 more exclusive tunes, exclusive IDs just for them. But this outro, I played it in my last Sunday morning dubstep mix, which has been far too long since I did one. I'm going to try and get one out before we go to India. I'll try and get another one out. Been thinking about it, planning it, going back and forth on the kind of vibes that we want, because we keep getting fresh tunes. But it's been a very hectic and busy last couple of months. Sorting India, sorting zine, sorting life. Just one of them ones. But this one, Silky, Antisocial Records, is back. It's back for good. Hopefully it's relaunching.
Let's go.
And this one's Silky, real deal, man, this tune. The other track's called Koto, is sick as well. I just couldn't, even though I'd already played this tune in Sunday morning does something, I was like, I can't. It's my favorite. It's my favorite of the two. Mate. I love it. It's a beautiful vibe to send it out on. Thank you for locking in, and we'll catch you in 1 month's time from India. Yeah, we're going to be doing a special podcast, maybe with guests in India. Tune in.
Can't wait. Enjoy. See ya.
Thank you.